What is up, everybody? Happy Friday evening, and we are live for a Heat versus Celtics watch party. It will always be F Boston, hate the Celtics, and I could not be more excited for tonight's game where both teams are 1-0, and I see that there is some excitement in the chat. You guys are already having the chat fired up. It's rolling. I could not be happier. I'm giving shout-outs right off the bat on tonight's stream to everybody who already commented as we are 30 minutes away from tip-off. But Jay Green, Dane Hayward, Razor, Ron Baker, Miss Boots, Gibson, Tom Sipe back in the building, Anthony, William, Javier, Kane Angel, John G. You guys are already in the chat getting active, and that just fires me up, man. I'm ready to go. F the Boston Celtics. It's always F Boston. We own those stupid losers in TD Garden. And unfortunately, we do not have the Celtics killer, Caleb Martin, tonight, which I'll get to in a little bit. But as you guys know, we like to get the chat rolling as you guys took command on that. You did it earlier than I even asked. But let me know where you guys are watching for. Shout out your city, as we are about 25, 26 minutes away from tip. What's up, Mark Diaz? What's up? Oh, Tom Sipe saying Celtics should have lost on Wednesday. Yes, they should have. The Celtics stink. I'm telling you right now, they're not as good as advertised. And if the Heat play their ball game and don't choke in the fourth quarter, I think they could easily walk away with a victory in TD Garden. We know that no matter what the stakes are, Game 7, 3-3 after blowing a 3-0 lead, it don't matter. Heat going to come into that trap, take over your trap. I'll see you later, Boston. F Tatum, F Jaylen Brown. They both stink. Mark Diaz watching from Brooklyn. Tom Sipe watching from Cheyenne, Wyoming. Oh, boy. Matthew Arnold saying, what's up? What's up, Matthew? What's up? John G saying, F Brooklyn. I don't got no problem with Brooklyn, if I'm going to be honest. They have never done anything bad to me. They never do. Brooklyn Nets might be the most, is it mean to say, like, most irrelevant franchise in the Eastern Conference? Like, when you really think about it, the Heat don't play the Brooklyn Nets often, and they're never good. Pretty relevant to me. Heat Lifer saying, let's go Heat. What's up, Heat Lifer? What's up, Heat Lifer? Oh, man. Javier says, watching from the 305. I wish I was in the 305, man. I wish I was in the 305. Maya's World, what's good? What's up, Rolly? Let's go Miami Heat. This is a rematch from the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, these teams have a nice storied history in the Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo era, because since Jimmy Butler has joined the Miami Heat, 4 full seasons. And if you haven't heard me say it in the past, 3 Eastern Conference Finals matchups between the Celtics and the Heat started in the bubble. Then it happened back-to-back seasons, last year and the year prior, and then obviously the Heat winning 2 out of those 3 matchups. The Heat have the Celtics number in the postseason over the last 4 seasons. Hell, the last 13 seasons, ever since 2011 started, it's been all Miami in the postseason outside of really 1 year. So, listen, it's a nice little rivalry between the Heat and Celtics. It's always nice to see those losers in green, because usually when the Heat match up with them when it matters the most, the Heat are coming away with a victory. But let me know who you got in tonight's game. Both teams are 1-0. The Heat barely survive against the Detroit Pistons, choking away a 19-point lead in the fourth quarter to win the game 103-102. Celtics beat the Knicks in Madison Square Garden, but the Knicks' 2 best players, Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, shot 11 of 41 combined. They're not going to do that often. And the Knicks missed 12 free throws. And the Celtics only won by 4. The team looks beatable. Let me know who you got in the comment section. Mark Diaz saying Miami. Jay Green, Miami. Kane Angel, type in those MIAs. Pond Turtle, type in those MIAs. Tom Sipe, type in those NYKs. The Knicks play the Hawks tonight. F. Trae Young. I don't care who you are. I hate Trae Young. He's one of my most hated players in the NBA, if I'm going to be honest. Heat Lifer says, Mark Diaz, a Nets shirt, use that as a rag, LOL. John G Type in those Heat. Sipe saying F Atlanta, F the Braves. Anything about the city of Atlanta. I know there might be some Falcons football fans because Atlanta and Miami aren't the farthest places, so I know there's some crossover, but I am not a fan of the city of Atlanta. I hate most of their their sports teams, really. Peter May saying 305 up. Brandon, a.k.a. saying Miami. A lot of love in the chat for the Heat. 90% of the votes on our live poll are coming in for the Miami Heat. We'll talk more about this game in a second. But you guys, if you haven't known by now, we are sponsored by Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks. And if you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and to use code CLNS, you get a first deposit match up to $100. Yes, you heard that correctly. If you instead of having to play pros and sharks like you do on other daily fantasy sports platforms, you just play the numbers. You pick 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you pick correctly, you can watch the winnings roll in. And if you haven't known by now, on Friday evenings, Prize Picks runs a nice little advertisement for you guys, and it is a flex play where they have insurance on that flex pay. And if you don't get your flex play correct, you will get your money back up to $20. So what I did today is I picked 4 stat projections from tonight's Heat Celtics game. And if I don't win, which I feel good about my chances tonight, I will get my money back because I only did $20. I took less than Kristaps Porzingis 8 rebounds because that dude is soft as baby shit and won't get in the paint and bang inside, with Bam Adebayo. Speaking of Bam, I'm taking more than 28.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I think this is a Bam Adebayo game. I think he gets 20 points, 8 rebounds, and a pair of assists to get that more than. Give me less than Kyle Lowry, 16.5 points, rebounds, assists, because that dude stinks and is going to be getting guarded by Derek White and Drew Holiday. So Kyle Lowry's going to do nothing. And I'm taking more than Jaylen Brown points, rebounds, assists, 29.5. I think this is a JB bounce back game. He struggled against the Knicks. And also he's going to be guarded by Tyler Herro. Oh boy, that might not be good. But either way, go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for that first deposit match up to $100. You'll also get that flex play promo, like I mentioned off the top. Prize Picks, the best daily fantasy sports platform on the market. Don't waste any more time. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use code CLNS for that first deposit match up to $100. Keep on letting me know who you got in the chat. Let me check on what I missed in the comment section. We got Tom Sipe saying WPP. Listen, I get told that a lot. What? Sorry, didn't mean to say that out loud. Matthew Arnold says, when is the NBA trade deadline this year? I believe it will be the end or middle of February. I don't know the specific date yet, Matthew. I'll get back to you on that. Speed, what up, man? Thanks for tuning in. Dane Haywood is fired up. Let's go, Heat. Oh, that makes me happy. Makes me happy. Javier says, yo, I heard DeRozan hasn't had a contract talk. Do you think the Heat will try to get him? I honestly would not be shocked that if the Heat want to go in, all in for this NBA season in February at that trade deadline and the Bulls are selling, the Bulls and Heat, I believe, will have contact and will talk about trades in late January, early February. Guys that they could go for, a DeMar DeRozan, a Zach LaVine. Now, if you're asking me which Bull would I rather have, I'd probably rather take Zach LaVine because he's more of a 3-level scorer. Now, I will say DeMar DeRozan is very effective in scoring in the mid-range and post, but I would be concerned about the spacing between Jimmy, DeRozan, and Bam because those 3 guys all like to live in the mid-range. It would concern me the spacing factor, but you wouldn't have to trade Tyler Herro for DeMar DeRozan. You might have to trade Tyler Herro for Zach LaVine. Maya's World says, Rolly, the first meeting with these 2 teams was in 1988 on November 15th, and also the last meeting was May 29, 2023. Maya's World, I tell you what, not only a real one here at Chat Sports, but a historian as well, always like to be pointing out fun tidbits in the chat. I got Jay Green saying MIA. Heat Lifer saying, hey, Nick, do you think the Heat will make a trade this season? I certainly hope so because that defense, not defense, I should say, that point guard rotation is abysmal. Kyle Lowry and Drew Smith are not going to get the job done. I get Josh Richardson is banged up and is missing this game as well. Probably will miss a couple early next week, and you're expecting him to shoulder some of the load for the Heat's ball handling duties. But the Heat need a natural point guard. I tell you what, if the Heat lose this game and the point guard issues arise again, we could be talking James Harden trade on the channel, for stay tuned for that. Sipe says pause. Yeah. Kane Angel says, question, Nick, do you hate the LA Angels? I don't hate the Los Angeles Angels. And this kind of goes back to the Brooklyn Nets talk as well. They're a little bit of an irrelevant franchise, in my opinion. But I do appreciate them not extending Shohei Ohtani. Shohei Ohtani, you are a New York Met. Axie says, I'm here at Boston. Shout out to Axie tuning in. Shout out to Axie. Matthew Arnold says, I've been here since 28 subscribers. Because you're a real one. Razor, what's up? Alonzo Hall says, Miami all the way. Hell yeah. Mark says, Nick, what team do you think is going to make the finals? If I had to give my finals predictions right now, which obviously there's a lot that can change with injuries and trades made at the deadline, but I just have to be a realist. And this Heat team obviously made the finals last year. But I don't think the current roster they have is talented enough to beat some of the others in the Eastern Conference. So if I had to predict what the NBA Finals would be right now, I would go Denver Nuggets. They get back and to be squaring off with the Milwaukee Bucks. Unfortunately, I am in shambles because Damian Lillard dropped 39 points and closed out the Sixers in his Milwaukee Bucks debut, and that one hurt the soul because that should have been in a Heat uniform for the Miami Heat. Speed saying MIA, Axie saying MIA. My guy Monteka saying let's go Heat. Javier says, bro, we got to trade Kyle Lowry. The only thing he does lately, cardio at the game. He went 36 minutes, 0 points. Yeah, dude stinks, man. Getting paid $29.7 million to put up that stat line is flat out atrocious. I mean, I'm not going to say I could do the same thing as Kyle Lowry, but I could put up 0 points for the Miami Heat and get paid $1 million. Kyle Lowry's getting paid $29. He's getting one of the most overpaid players in the NBA. I wouldn't be surprised if Lowry gets attached to a first-round pick and the Heat go acquire some high-level role players at the deadline. Maybe they don't go all in for a star like Levine or DeRozan, but they just say Lowry, a first-round pick, and they go get good role players like what the Lakers did last season, getting Jared Vanderbilt, Malik Beasley, and some others. I think that could be a route the Heat do. Johnny Cake saying F. Joe Cronin. It will always be F. Joe Cronin. That bald fucker pisses me off, dude. My least favorite person in all of America. I'm not even kidding. I hate that guy. Speed saying Joe Cronin will pay for this. Listen, I could not be happier that the Blazers got blown out last night. And I'm not going to say I'm rooting for injury, but the fact that Anthony Simons is out 4 to 6 weeks is a bummer because I like Simons as a player. But the Blazers being bad, that makes me happy. Sipe says, Nick, first-time subscriber. Do you think Drew Smith will play tonight? I will shut up and listen. Drew Smith will play tonight. He is the backup point guard behind Kyle Lowry because Josh Richardson is not here again. And that's going to be a disaster. Drew Smith stinks. Mac Brown, what's good, Heat family? Heat by 8. That's what I like to see, Mac Brown. Mac Brown, not the coach of the North Carolina Tar Heels, but a fan of the Miami Heat. Matthew Arnold, I appreciate that comment. You are a real one. Heat Lifer says, is it true they didn't let Harden getting on the plane with the Sixers? It is true. Maya's World, rolling my prediction for the Eastern Conference Finals of the Bucks versus the Heat or Heat versus Knicks. So you're riding with the Heat. I like that. I respect that. Listen, it's absolutely possible the Heat are in the Eastern Conference Finals again for the 4th time in 5 years. But I think it's going to be a little tough to get there because you're going to have to play either the Celtics or Bucks in all likelihood in the second round. And as things currently stand, yes, I like the Heat's chances with Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and Eric Spoelstra, but those two teams, Milwaukee and Boston, have much more talented rosters than you do as we currently sit. But like I mentioned, there's a long season ahead of us. We're in Game 2 of 82. There's a lot of things that can change when it comes to trade deadline and injuries, so you never know. Shout out Mark Diaz in the chat. And this is our Super Chat menu tonight. And it's Friday night hoops on ESPN. Let's get rowdy. If you're a first-time Super Chatter, we're chatting your name in the comment section and on stream. Any Super Chat, whether it be $1, or $2, or $10, we add a new addition to the Heat Report, and it is a beer bat. So every super chat we get, I crack open my Happy Dad and pour a little bit in the beer. And at the end of the stream, I chug it all at once. Or if we fill up the entire thing before the stream ends, I will chug it then, and then we will start filling it up some more. So I think it's a really cool addition, the beer bat. Also, the World Series Game 1 tonight. Got the baseball on my mind. A little third base, first base, Nic Rohloff back in high school. It was also a nice little pitcher. Threw a no-hitter if you didn't know about that. Humble brag. $10 shots. I got my 1800 tequila as always. You know I like to take my tequila shots, get some rowdy. $20 super chat. We just go straight to the action and we chug an entire beer in this little contraption right here. We call it the Merbanga. And then $50 in total. I'll put on today's Miami Heat jersey of the game. We didn't get there on... Oh! Look who it is! The Chat Sports legend, Adam Schmidt! Bang! Schmidt says, put me on the bet! Oh! It's getting rowdy on the Heat Report today! Let's go! It's getting crazy! Well, the first thing I'll do for Adam Schmidt, he unlocked the jersey of the game, and we're putting on pregame. It's Dwayne Wade, the best Heat player of all time. Black Miami Vice, my favorite jersey I own. It's going on early. Shout out to Adam Schmidt. Shout out to Adam Schmidt. Woo! It's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night. Put on the D-Wade jersey. We're ready to go, baby. The best player in Miami Heat history. So what we're going to do for Adam here is that we have a lot that we have to catch up to. But what I'll start with is $20 is a beer bong. I'm going to do back-to-back beer bongs for Adam Schmidt. Go back-to-back here, going like Drake in Future, going back-to-back. We're going back-to-back. We're going to get effed up tonight on the Heat Report. Shout out Adam, and we're also going to have a lot of liquid added to the bat. Wow, Adam Schmidt, appreciate you. All of us love you here at the Chat Sports Studios. You are a real one. Shout out our guy, Patrick Seatman. But the first one of two for Adam Schmidt, shout out the GOAT. Oh, Jesus. All right, number two. Oh, this one didn't open. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, mishap there. Didn't open. That was brutal, man. All right. Number two coming down the hash. Woo! Adam Schmidt starting off the stream with a bang. Here's number two. Shout out to you, Adam. Oh boy. Oh, I'm starting to sweat. It's hot in the studios. My God, Adam Schmidt, what a legend. But now we're gonna start adding here to the beer bat. Little sip there. And you know what? We'll pour the rest of it here. We'll get a large pour into there for Adam Schmidt. F it. Little Frank the Tank action for Adam Schmidt, an absolute legend. And then we got Content Lounge, a real one. It's time to make them bleed green again. Hell yeah, Content. Anytime we can beat the Boston Celtics or play the Boston Celtics for that matter is good by me. I love playing the Celtics because I like beating the Boston Celtics. Shout out to Content. Little add to the beer bat. This thing's going to get filled very, very quickly. Oh, man. And then the best. Look at this guy. I talk about a guy, Tom Sipe. $10 super chat. Rolly is the GOAT. Since I super liked, everyone go like the video. Let's go, Rolly. Talk about a guy, Tom Sipe, the man, the myth, the legend. Add some more to the beer bat for Sipe. What a legend. Now, the biggest issue is that we got to have this lean up against the wall without it spilling. That could be a train wreck later on. But shout out to Sipe. He gets an add to there. Also, take a shot of tequila for that $10 super chat. It's getting off the rowdy. You know, I was out with some of the fellas last night drinking, and I tell you what, we're keeping the party going on a Friday evening. Shout out to you, Tom, legend. I owe you a drink one day. I'm not going to lie, I'm nervous about this beer bat. If this thing falls, I'm going to be in trouble. I am going to be in trouble. Let's turn on this fan, though. My goodness. It's freaking 1,000,000 degrees in the studio. I'm already sweating. It's like I just played a game of basketball myself. Woo! Shout out to you guys, though, for getting the stream started off with a bang. Adam Schmidt, you're a legend, dude. I don't know how else to say it. You are quickly arising in the ranks of Chat Sports Real Ones. Maybe anyone better. But let's look at the starting lineup for the Miami Heat tonight. And it's going to look very, very familiar. If you were with us for the first game, it's the same starting lineup. It's going to be Kyle Lowry and Tyler Herro in the backcourt. Those two are likely going to be your starting backcourt for the foreseeable future unless Lowry gets hurt or they just put in Josh Richardson. Jimmy and Bam always going to be in that starting lineup, and Kevin Love at the power forward position. But the real question today is who is going to be the first man off the bench for the Miami Heat? And you might say, well, wouldn't it be Caleb Martin? But Caleb Martin has been battling a knee injury the entire preseason. He played in the first game of the season, and he should not have. He struggled. He was 1 of 7 from the field, I believe. Caleb Martin did not really bring anything to the table for Miami. And Martin, who was questionable for this game, was ruled out about 25, 30 minutes ago. So Caleb Martin will not be playing. And what that means for Miami, maybe Jaime Jaquez Jr., the rookie out of UCLA, takes a more prominent role off the bench. But what it does mean, and it hurts Miami in a big-time way, because the Celtics, what do they do good offensively? They get scoring from their wings, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Well, there's one problem. The Heat are down 3 of their top 4 defensive wings on their roster. No Caleb Martin, one of their best defensive wings. No Josh Richardson, who plays guard but is 6'6" and can guard wings. And no Haywood Highsmith. So the Heat are going to be struggling defensively tonight, and I expect Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum to have good games because I don't know who's going to guard them. Honestly, in the starting lineup for the Celtics, they're going to have, Drew Holiday, Derek White, Brown, Tatum, and Porzingis. I expect Kevin Love to go on Porzingis. Bam goes on Jaylen or Jason Tatum. Maybe Jimmy goes on Jaylen Brown. It's going to be intriguing matchups between the Heat and Celtics, who are familiar foes. Let's see if Eric Spoelstra continues to run circles around Joe Mazzulla. Joe Mazzulla, he looks lost out there at times when trying to coach, because when you go against the best, that is Eric Spoelstra, you're always going to look like a fool. Oh, let's check out the chat as we have been breaking down some of the game here. Sipe saying W, Rolly, you're a legend. You're a legend. JR says your shirt is backwards, buddy. The jersey is always on backwards when we have the jersey of the game, so you guys see the player, the number. Listen, it's always going to be Team Miami in the back, but I like showing some love to the player that I'm wearing, and that is Dwayne Wade, the best Heat player of all time, my favorite Heat player of all time. The reason why I am a Heat fan, if we're going to be honest. Jason Tatum's in the chat. Well, you got to get to the game, buddy. The game's about to start. Earl says, you think Jason Tatum will get 2+ threes? I do. Tatum loves that 3 ball, and I would expect him to look for that 3 shot. I'd be intrigued to see if he is guarded by Bam Adebayo, will he shoot from the perimeter more, or will he try to get to the rack on Bam? Those two are good friends. They know how they play. Pond Turtle says Jovic needs some minutes too. I'll be honest, Jovic did not play in that first game against Detroit. I think Nikola Jovic will get some playing time in this game with no Caleb Martin. Unless they go for Jamal Cain, but missing another wing, I think Jovic might get some PT at that 4 spot or 3 spot off the bench. John Wick says, I hate Boston. Me too. Me too. Javier says 6-man Jamal Cain. Maybe Jamal plays. You might play. You might play. Those commercials suck, but that's how we pay, Nick. JR, yeah, listen, It does stink, the ads, but, like, I have to put them up there. That's how we're allowed to do these things. If I don't do that, bosses would be very mad at me. Heat Lifer says Jovic is hurt too, I think. Nothing has been reported that he's been hurt. Nothing that has been reported, so I think he's fine. Speed says realistic final score for this game. Let's go optimistic for the Heat. 111-108 Miami. 111-108 Miami. Matthew, what's up? Thanks for checking in. Peter says, wait, what? No J. Rich? Yeah, Richardson dealing with that foot injury. He's been banged up, I should say, in the preseason. He re-injured it, re-aggravated it in one of the final preseason games. Missed the opener against Detroit, missing this game as well. Will not be playing against the Timberwolves tomorrow either. Maybe he'll be ready to go on Monday against the Milwaukee Bucks. If not, let's hope he's ready. I think his next Heat game, would be on Wednesday. Zach tuning in. Used to think Goran comes to Miami. I think it's possible that Goran Dragic comes to Miami, but I think he would sign with the Heat if there was a lot of injuries. I don't think he's going to be someone added to this roster just to be added. I think they would have to be an injury for Dragic to be signed. I don't think he's really that good right now. He might be past his prime. JR says, who you got tonight, Nick? No predictions. Listen, if I had my crystal ball and I was being no bias and just giving you honest prediction, I think the Celtics win, especially with the Heat missing 3 of their better defenders on the wing. It's just a bad matchup for Miami. But hey, you never know. The Heat have owned the Boston Celtics. If you're ready for the game, we're almost there. It's about 50 seconds left. I can't point. There we go. Hit that like button. We got 110 people tuned in, 27 likes. Let's get that number to 50 as we are close to tip-off. Hit that like button. Axie is ready. If you've hit that like button, show me in the chat by typing me. I want to get to 50 likes before tip-off. We're almost there. Also, what are your guys' thoughts on the main broadcast crew for ESPN being Doris Burke, Doc Rivers, and Mike Breen? I'm going to miss Mike Breen, Mark Jackson, and Jeff Van Gundy. Those guys were real ones. Stacy Foster, what's up? Mac Brown liked the video. John G, John Wick, Matthew Pond Turtle, King Mystic. We're 10 likes away from 50. Can we get there? Heat wearing their black unis. Tip-off is just around the corner. They're taking the floor. It's time for some Heat basketball. We were fired up for the first game of the season against the Detroit Pistons. Nothing will fire me up more than playing the shitty Boston Celtics. So if you're ready for the game, let me know by hitting that like button and getting those score predictions in the chat as well. Hopefully you're saying MIA instead of the BOS. 46 likes. Let's get to 50 before tip. Let's get to 50 before tip. Tatum says starting lineup made me laugh. For which team? Yours or the Heat? JR says, I think Nick can score more points than Lowry. I actually concur. Here we go. Bam and Porzingis, center circle. Porzingis trying to cheat the tip-off. Jumped early. What a loser. But he does end up winning the real tip. And the Celtics hold possession to start the game. Derek White, the Baldy, starts with it, guarded by Tyler Herro. Interesting that Bam Adebayo is guarding Jaylen Brown off rip. And the first possession of the game is going to be a Drew Holiday corner 3. It's good. Kyle Lowry with horrific defense just got caught ball watching, and the Celtics get an early, wide-open 3 and knock it down. That's going to be a difference maker, right? Like, let's be real. From Miami's perspective, Drew Holiday being added to the Celtics roster is just brutal because he is a good defender. He can knock down shots offensively, and him being the 3rd or 4th option for this team is going to cause some problems for Miami. Derek White is guarding Tyler Herro to start the game. Hopefully Tyler can have a good game because he struggled against Detroit. Bam Adebayo's got on the right side. He has owned Porzingis in his career, and Bam's going to take a mid-range jumper to start it off on Porzingis, and it's good. Bam Adebayo has always played well against Tingus Pingus, and we'll see if that continues. Bam Adebayo guarding Jaylen Brown is fascinating to me. And on that first possession, Jaylen Brown drives in. Bam, good defense. Air ball. Depoy. Bam Adebayo forces an air ball. Heat in transition. It's going to be a Kevin Love straightaway 3. No good. But rebound fought for Derek White and Bam. White wins that battle, and here comes Boston. Oh, God. Jason Tatum guarded by Lowry. This has got to be good. Tatum all the way to the rack. Bogue smokes the layup. What a bum. Rebound, Herro. He's going to be guarded by Holiday now. Two-man game between Herro and Bam. Herro puts up a three. No good. And his struggles start off once again. 0 for 1 from the field for Tyler. Porzingis now hands it off to Tatum. Two-man game. Porzingis inside. Goes up for a layup. He misses it. Gets his own rebound. Goes up with it and gets the putback to go. Gets an offensive rebound, which stinks for my prize pick selection. 5-2 Boston. Bam Adebayo, I expect to be a main contributor for the Heat tonight. Gets it to Lowry. Lowry circles the baseline. Now swings it out to Herro. Guarded by Jrue Holiday. Lowry is going to put up a three off a pass from Herro. Good! Kyle Lowry gets his first points of the new year, evening the game up at 5. That's the Kyle Lowry the Heat need if they want to be successful this year. No hesitation. Catch and shoot three off a good pass from Tyler. There we go, Kyle. If you want to make your $29 million, you need to do shit like that. Jaylen Brown launches a three over Bam Adebayo. No good. Good defense from Bam again. Lowry pushes in transition. Gets it to Bam. He's backing down Jaylen Brown. Lefty hook. No good. Bam, you got to make that shot, man. Easy lefty hook. No good. Boston quickly the other way. Frenetic pace. Derek White misses the layup. Gets his own rebound. Shoots it again. Misses. Kevin Love with the board. Heat now have numbers. It's going to be Tyler Herro, wide open, mid-range pull-up. Good. Tyler gets on the board and gives the Heat the first lead of the game. Good pump fake by Tyler. Got to his spot in the mid-range and knocked it down. Calm, cool, and collected. Like the start for Miami offensively. They look good. Derek White launches a three from the right corner. That's nothing but nylon. The Celtics retake the lead, 8-7. The Celtics offense is going to be so tough to defend. They are so dangerous. They have so much talent. It's going to be a pick-your-poison situation defensively. Herro and Bam play a two-man game. Herro gets into the free throw line, floater over Porzingis, good. Tyler Herro with 4 easy, quick points. He's 2 or 3 from the field, and you like to see that offense from Tyler. Jrue Holiday pulls up for a 3. No good. Rebound, Kevin Love. Deep outlet pass to Jimmy Butler. He goes up for it. Blocked from behind from Derek White. Good block from Derek White. You have to salute him for that. Tatum the other way. Drives in. Kevin Love. Good help defense from Bam. That's no good. Bam with the rebound. He pushes. Looks to find Lowry, and it's going to be a kicked ball violation on the Celtics, so it'll be side out for Miami. Bam Adebayo with a great defensive play to help Kevin Love force Tatum with the miss, and Bam Adebayo has played very good early in this game. Shout out to 13. It's been a fast-paced game between Boston and Miami. Lowry has it on the right wing. He's going to get a screen from Bam. It's going to be a nice slip pass to Bam all the way to the rack. It's a poster and one! Bam Adebayo put with the head tap on Porzingis. You can't jump with him. And one poster, Bam Adebayo. Sign it for him. Autograph. Here you go, Porzingis. You bum. You bum. Head tap. Oh my, Bam Adebayo with a nasty poster dunk. Porzingis don't got shit on Bam Adebayo. Oh, damn. Bam Adebayo is special, man. Special. Bam Adebayo looks like he has a cut on his right shoulder, so he's going to get taped up before the free throw. But my goodness, 13 just put Porzingis on a poster. Can't jump with him. Head tap it. Don't check Twitter after the game, Tingus Pengus, because you're going to see yourself getting dunked on all night long. I'm going to fire up that tweet. Oh, my. Get that chat fired up, man. Type those 13s. Bam looks good early, and he just posterized the young man, Kristaps Porzingis. Type those 13s. Oh, my. That was absolutely disgusting, Bam Adebayo. My God. And one poster dunk. Early highlight, early nominee for Play of the Year in the NBA, or I should say highlight. Malik Monk had a pretty nasty poster the other day, but my goodness, 7-footer Kristaps Porzingis getting posterized by Bam Adebayo. Let's freaking go. That was so tough from Bam, man. That's the type of shit that fires me up. And when we say Bam has no ceiling as a Heat fan base, those are the type of plays that we're pointing to and saying, this guy can be the number one, be the number two on a championship contending team and get that team over the hump. Bam's free throw rattles in and out. Bam struggled from the line early in this season. Jaylen Brown guarded by Adebayo. Brown drives in, goes up on Bam. No good. Bam with excellent defense. There's not a player in the world that can do what Bam Adebayo does. Heat in transition inside the Bam. Running post hook layup on Porzingis. Good. Bam Adebayo have a game early on. What a game early. What a first quarter by Bam. Tatum's going to launch a triple over Jimmy Butler. That's good. Tatum, special offensive player. And he shows you why every single night. I'm going to lose my voice in this game just off the first quarter alone. Bam hands it off to Herro, two-man game. Tyler, hesitation, drives baseline. Now he's going to drive baseline again, really handling the rock, kicks it out to Kevin Love. Back to Herro. Herro's going to isolate on White. Herro baseline, post, fade. Good! Tough bucket from Tyler Herro. Those are the buckets you like to see from number 14. Porzingis is going to launch a deep three. No good. Rebound Kyle Lowry. Deep outlet pass to Bam. Bam gets it, fouled, goes up with it, and Bam Adebayo will head to the free throw line. What a first half of the first quarter by Miami. Bam Adebayo looks terrific. Tyler Herro looks like he's having a nice rebound game. My God, this is what you like to see out of the Heat. Oh, my. I'm going to try to find that Bam poster dunk and tweet it out. Give me a second here, folks. Give me a second. You know what? Oh, shoot. Effed up the tweet. We are in our first TV timeout. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We're at 5,815. Let's get that number up and up. We're climbing our way to 6,000. Bear with me as I send out this tweet. Porzingis cannot hold Bam Adebayo's jockstrap. My God, what a poster by Bam Adebayo, man. That was absolutely insane. Keep on hitting that sub button. Shout out to the person who just subscribed. 180 people tuned in currently. If you're just joining us for the first time, we do Heat news, Heat rumors, Heat watch parties better than anyone. If you want to be the most informed Heat fan on the planet, subscribe here at the Heat Report. And I tell you what, if you go like and retweet the tweet I just sent into the chat, you see the link there, you will get a shout out if you like and retweet that tweet I sent in the chat. My Twitter is at Nic_Rohloff, or you could just tweet or click the tweet I sent in the chat. If you like and retweet that, I'll give you a shout out. Shout out to Ryan. Shout out to Jay Green. Shout out to Misha. Porzingis can't hold Bam's jockstrap. This guy, Bam Adebayo, is unbelievable. What a basketball player, man. He is so damn good. So damn good. Young Cashinova saying Miami got the best chemistry in the league. That I don't disagree. Baller saying I like it when you're happy. I like when I'm happy too. D Chang saying your jersey's on backwards. That's by design. We got our jersey of the game thanks to Adam Schmidt, Tom Sight, and Content. And thanks to those guys, I put on the Heat's jersey of the game, and I wear it backwards so you guys see. I know if I wore it like this, you would know it's D. Wade for number 3, but I just like seeing Wade's name on my front. Listen, can't be honest. I got to be honest. 064 Razor says I like it when we're winning. Axie, Bam is Tingus Pingus's daddy. Hell yeah. Listen, Bam Celtics fans all offseason were talking about the addition of Porzingis, saying that was going to limit Bam Adebayo. And listen, Porzingis is a good basketball player. He can block shots. He can score with the best of them. But the thing is, Bam Adebayo's career stats when playing Porzingis are very, very good. He actually elevates his play. He averages 20-plus points per game against Kristaps Porzingis. So I was never concerned because Bam Adebayo enjoys this matchup and dominates it for the most part. I'm never concerned. Speaking of Adebayo, he is at the free throw line looking to extend this 4-point lead for Miami. Bam is 0 for 1 from the line already, and he misses that one. He's 0 for 2. Shout out to David Pena as well. Bam Adebayo, I wouldn't say career, but last year and the year prior, shooting 80+% from the free throw line, has really struggled through one game and one quarter. I believe he's now 6 of 10 from the free throw line, 6 of 8 in game one, or 8 of 10 from game one, 1 for 3 in this game as he makes the second, and it's 16-11. 6.5 to go in the first quarter. Heat lead by 5. Bam Adebayo and Tyler Herro playing excellent basketball early in this one. Jrue Holiday to the rack on Lowry. Easy bucket. Kyle Lowry showing no resistance as Holiday gets all the way to the rack with his right hand for a nice easy layup. Jimmy Butler has it. He's guarded by Sam Hauser. Oh my God, cook this dude. And Jimmy does. He goes straight to the rack, kicks it to Bam. Bam swings it to Herro. Herro inside. Back out to Lowry. Lowry thought about a three, doesn't take it. Gets it to Herro. Herro puts up a three. It's blocked by Horford. Herro gets it back, puts up a deep three, misses it, but Kevin Love with the offensive rebound. Back to Tyler. It's a 3-ball. It's good! Tyler Herro with a 3 to give the Heat a 6-point lead. Herro's got 9 points in the first. Herro's 4 for 7 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3. Like what I've seen out of Now Tyler with the steal. Red Jrue Holiday. He's in the break. Pull up 3 from the top of the key. It's good again! Tyler Herro with another 3. Defense to offense. Looks to answer by a quick 3 from Hauser. No good. Heat lead by 9. Herro's got 12 points. He thought about another 3. Drives in. Drop off to Jimmy. Easy layup. And the Heat lead by 11. Timeout, Boston. These frauds need a timeout. 8-0 run by Miami in the last minute. 2 Tyler triples. Tyler gets a steal, leads the break, gets it to Jimmy for an easy layup. The Heat look ready to go. This improved Celtics team doesn't do shit. They are frauds. Miami runs the Eastern Conference 24-13. 24-13. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Porzingis can't guard shit. Jrue Holiday's a fraud. All these additions just to beat Jimmy, Tyler, and Bam, and they still can't do it. Shout out to Tyler. Everyone spam your 14s in the chat. Tyler Herro has played one hell of a first quarter. Had a horrific game against the Detroit Pistons. How do you bounce back from that? How do you? Well, guess what? 12 first quarter points, a steal, an assist, 4 for 7 from the field. Tyler Herro has done everything we've asked of him, in a bounce-back effort. Shout out to Yami, Miss Boots Gibson, Kane Angel, Dane, Jack Riley. Get those 14s. Richard Simba says Herro need a drug test. Hell nah, he's just like that. He's just like that. Ron Baker, Baller Central, Young Cashinova, Axie, Jack Riley. Get those 14s in the chat. Shout out to Tyler being an absolute legend in this first quarter. Axie saying Herro is him. This is the Tyler Herro we envisioned taking that 5th-year leap. This is the Tyler Herro we envisioned. I know it was a rough first game for Tyler, but if he's able to stack these type of performances, there we go. Jack Riley says, Rolly only 23. Are you talking about my age or the score? Because it's 24-13. It is 24-13. Now I am 23 years old, so now I'm confused. Javier says, we don't need Lillard because Tyler Herro is here for the rescue. If Tyler can play like this all year long, I might be with you. Oh, Jack's saying Herro's only 23. Yeah, listen. Now, I was on the trade for Dame page, and I was like, if you're trading for Dame, you have to send Tyler Herro because he's your best young player and he's going to be the most coveted asset. Now, obviously, the Blazers did not want Tyler Herro, but let's not act like Herro is some scrub like the rest of the NBA media was painting that picture out to be. This man has averaged 20 points per game in back-to-back seasons, entering his 5th year in the league after coming out of 1 year at Kentucky. True freshman, went to Kentucky, picked 13th overall by Miami, was amazing off the bench, was one of the reasons why the Heat made the finals in the bubble, had a rough sophomore year, but then won Sixth Man of the Year 2 years ago. As a starter last year, averaged 20 points per game. And obviously got hurt in the playoffs, but listen, this is a big year for Tyler to prove to everybody and to himself that he can be a third guy on a championship contending team. Because that's all you need him to be. You need him to be that 20-plus point per game scorer as the third option, because you have Jimmy and Bam. You have Jimmy Butler closing with Bam and Adebayo right there with them. You need Tyler to be that 25-point per game efficient scorer. He wasn't that in Game 1. He could be that in Game 2. Action is back, and Jaylen Brown ripped by Jimmy Butler right out of the timeout. Jaylen Brown still can't dribble. He is a bum. Jimmy Butler with a good steal. He pushes. Drew Smith checks in now for Tyler. Drew Smith gets it to Jimmy. Jimmy goes up on Drew Holiday, fouled, and Jimmy Butler will head to the free throw line. Same old Drew Holiday not being able to guard Jimmy Butler. Same old Drew Holiday. Don't get concerned by the rotations of Tyler Herro checking out. They pull out Tyler as the first starter, so when the Heat go to their second unit, their bench unit, Tyler Herro comes on with the bench unit, and Tyler is the leader of that second unit for the Miami Heat. Yeah, Mr. Gio Herro is going God mode. Hate the Celtics. Spam F Boston like Axie in the chat. Jimmy made the first free throw, so it's a 12-point lead for Miami. His second free throw is also good, and the Heat now lead 26-13. Celtics have 13 points through 7 minutes in the first quarter. Tyler Herro has 12. Well, the commentators for this game is Beth Mullins and Doris Burke. I didn't know that. Sam Hauser coming off a screen, lines up a triple, no good. Jaylen Brown, offensive rebound, put back plus a foul does go. So and one for Jaylen Brown. Kevin Love picks up the foul, and it's a chance to make it a 10-point game for Boston. Jaylen Brown soared in for the rebound, and Kevin Love caught a little bit of an elbow by Jaylen Brown. Brown went back up and hit him in the face a little bit there. Shout out to Retro, shout out to Razor, shout out to Braun, shout out to Young Cashinova. Jaylen Brown really struggled in Game 1 of 82 for Boston. Looking to have a bounce-back performance like Tyler Herro. Jaylen hasn't really done much in this game outside of this and one. He converts the three-point play, so it's now 26-16. Celtics putting on a little bit of a press here. Heat break it with ease. Kyle Lowry has it on the left wing, guarded by the other number 7, Jaylen Brown. Gets the Bam in the free throw line. Free throw line jumper for Bam, guarded by Al Horford. In and out. Good shot, though, from Bam. Not going to complain about that. Drew Holiday the other way, guarded by Drew Smith. Holiday fades, turns around at the free throw line. Good. Good bucket by Drew Holiday. Honestly, good defense from Drew Smith. Can't complain there. Thought he did a good job. Just good, tough bucket from an NBA All-Star. Butler now gets a screen from Bam. The double screen between Bam and Kyle Lowry. Jimmy guarded by Hauser. Jimmy Butler post fade on Hauser, no good. Heat offense going a little stale with no Tyler Herro. Drew Smith almost steals it from Boston, but bats it out of bounds. And it's going to be Boston possession. J-Boy in the chat. What's up, J-Boy? Another legend here. What's up, J-Boy vibes? Montega, why bench Herro? I hope my explanation sufficed that question. Caleb Martin not playing today, so Duncan Robinson checks in for Kevin Love. Jaylen Brown all the way to the rim. Free throw line floater, no good. Rebound Kyle Lowry, he'll push. Kyle has been more effective in this game so far. Lowry is going to take a free throw line floater himself. He misses it. That was a wide open shot. Just missed it. Drew Holiday the other way. Loses his headband mid-play. Ridiculous. Kicks it out to Jaylen Brown. Swung to Sam Hauser. Drew Smith with good defense. Drew Holiday now on the left wing, guarded by Bam. It's a good matchup for Miami. Drew Holiday all the way to the rim. Misses the layup. Good defense by Bam and Kyle Lowry. Rebound Adebayo. Outlet pass the other way for Miami. Drew Smith has it on the right wing. Reset the offense with Kyle Lowry. two-man game. Lowry guarded by Hauser. Swung to Drew Smith. Wide open three. In and out. Thought that was going to go. Jaylen Brown the other way for Boston. Met by Drew Smith. Brown to the rim on the left side. Goes up for a layup and one. And what was a 13-point lead is now dwindling down to 6 as a 7-0 run by the Celtics, led by Jaylen Brown, and he'll have a chance to make an 8-0 run going to the line for one. I'd take out Kyle Lowry. He's been a little ineffective here as we're 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's been a back and forth. Heat looked like they were going to get a big lead early in this one, but that lead is back down to 6, possibly 5 after this free throw. Jaylen Brown's free throw short, no good, but rebound O'Shea Brissett. He goes up with it and is blocked out of bounds by Jimmy Butler, so the Heat will actually not get the ball back, and Celtics have ball baseline out of bounds. Heat letting up a little bit after taking that 13-point lead. Jason Tatum checks back in for Boston. Inbounds it to Al Horford, wide open, right wing three. That's no good. Another offensive rebound for O'Shea Brissett. Back out to Hauser for three. That triple is good. It's a 3-point game. Heat really struggling rebounding right now, and it's 26-23. O'Shea Brissett is just absolutely dominating the Miami Heat on the glass. Thomas Bryant checked in for Bam, and it's no surprise that once Adebayo checks out, the Heat give up a lot of offensive rebounds. Not what you like to see. Not what you like to see. Before we talk more about this game, something you do like to see is Prize Picks. And if you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS, you get a first deposit match up to $100. Yes, you heard that right. They have an enormous amount of stat projections you can choose from. Instead of battling other pros and sharks, you just play the numbers. Just pick 2 to 6 player stat projections, and you can watch the winnings roll in. There is no doubt about it that with basketball season here, you can pick combo projections across football and basketball from the Specials League, a league created specifically for combo projections that includes 2 or more players from different sports or leagues. For example, you can have a LeBron James plus Travis Kelce at a combo of 10.5 3-point made and receptions. Prize Picks so versatile with their selections, and it's why it's my favorite daily fantasy sports platform out there. And you could make selections on any game like I did tonight with the Celtics Heat game. I took less than Porzingis 8 rebounds. I don't think he has a lot, so I'm liking that early. I have Bam more than 28.5 points, rebounds, assists. I like that. Less than Kyle Lowry, 16.5 points, rebounds, assists. It's fine. And then more than 29.5, Jaylen Brown points, rebounds, and assists, which also is tracking nicely. So join me at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Get that first deposit match up to $100. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's video, or stream, I should say. Game resumes. Jimmy Butler has it on the left side. 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Butler guarded by Peyton Pritchard. Butler rises up for a mid-range jumper over Peyton Pritchard and knocks it down. So Jimmy Butler calms the Heat offense with a tough bucket. So Butler with 6 points now gives the Heat a 5-point lead. Al Horford drives in, loses the ball, and it's out of bounds off Al Horford. Heat force a turnover, something they did very well against the Pistons. They forced a lot of turnovers on that young Detroit team, and the main reason why the Heat were able to get the victory. Butler checks out. I believe Jaime Jaquez Jr. will check in for Butler. Tyler Herro also back into the game. So Heat second unit, Drew Smith, Thomas Bryant, Herro, Duncan Robinson, and Jaquez. Thomas Bryant posting up Peyton Pritchard on the right block. This should be light work for Thomas Bryant. He doesn't like what he sees. He kicks it out to Jaime Jaquez for a triple, and Jaquez Jr. stepped out of bounds before he laced up the three, so it's the first turnover for Miami in this game. 220 people watching. Make sure you hit that sub button. We're on the road to 6,000 subscribers. Hit that sub button. Appreciate everyone for tuning in throughout the night. Tatum bounce pass to Brissett on the baseline. He loses the ball, never corralled it, out of bounds. Miami force another turnover. That's 4 for Boston in the first quarter. Heat will get the ball back. Drew Smith swings at the Jaquez Jr. Jaquez back to Herro. Looks like a little bit of a zone from Boston. Herro guarded by Tatum. Herro drives by him. Didn't take the layup. Kicks it back out to Drew Smith. Drew Smith inside. Floater. Short. No good. But rebound Thomas Bryant. His putback no good. So rebound now to Tatum, and Tatum will push. Met by Jaquez Jr. Tatum inbounded it to Horford. He's going to be double-teamed by Robinson and Herro, and he throws it away. 3 straight turnovers forced by Miami. Good defense. Drew Smith pushes. Finds Duncan Robinson in transition. It's a deep 3. No good. Rebound tipped out by Thomas Bryant. Herro tried to save it. Could not. So it's going to be out of bounds off Miami. Boston ball. Shout out to the 3 people that just subscribed. Thanks for joining the channel. Watch parties all year long and Heat videos every single day. Heat have missed 7 of their last 8 shots. That's not good. Tatum, guarded by Jaquez, going to lace up a deep 3. Good defense by the rookie, forcing the miss, but another offensive rebound. Al Horford this time. He's going to go right back up with a right hook over Thomas Bryant. That's no good. Rebound fought for. Foul. O'Shea Brissett is fouled, fighting for the loose ball. The Heat are having a very difficult time closing out possessions. I don't know. Is it a lack of hustle? Is it a lack of boxing out? I am disappointed by the struggles of the Heat to close out defensive possessions. Forcing turnovers, but when you force a miss, you have to get the rebound. Ball inbounded to Al Horford, back to Jason Tatum, into Brissett. Brissett goes up for a dunk and slams it home. 28-25, 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Heat can probably hold for the last, which they will, so the Heat will lead after the first quarter. 8 seconds to go. Thomas Bryant has it. Herro has it. Guarded by Pritchard. Herro double-teamed. Herro gets it into Thomas Bryant. Bryant loses the ball. It's a turnover. Tatum now has a chance to score for Boston. Pull up deep 3. No good. Are they going to call foul? They are. Who committed the foul? Who committed the foul? Let's watch the replay here. Tatum pulled up for 3, goes up with it. I don't know if he got it off. Run that back, ESPN. He didn't. That ball did not leave Tatum's hand before the quarter expired, which means I don't think this foul will count, or this foul will count. They called the foul on Drew Smith, which I don't think there was a lot of contact, but I believe that should be end of first, 28-25, no foul. I don't think that's a foul. They're reviewing the play now, but if I have my ref hat on, which I would like to think I know the sport of basketball, that should not be a foul and 3 free throws for Tatum because the foul 1 occurred after the clock. The official, you can see him, he doesn't put up his hand, and the ball was still in Tatum's hand when the game clock went off, the red buzzer. This should not be free throws for Tatum. It is. No chance. This should not be free throws whatsoever. Not whatsoever. No free throws. It should be 28-25. Heat lead after 1 quarter. I'll pull off the headset and try to listen. Sports Pop is saying it depends when the whistle is blown. The whistle was blown after the buzzer sounded, and Tatum didn't get rid of the ball. Now, if he shot the ball before the buzzer and he got it off in time and they called the foul, I think that would be good, and they would get free throws. But since he didn't even get the shot off before the free throw or the buzzer sounded, how can you award him 3 free throws? Because the foul happened when the quarter was over. There should be no foul. There should be no free throws. This would frustrate me a lot if they call free throws for Jason Tatum. Still waiting here. Here we go. Yep. All right. So I was correct. No foul. The ball was still in Tatum's hand as the clock expired. There was no severe contact after the whistle that should be awarded to a flagrant or flopping or anything like that. So no free throws. Heat lead 28-25 after 1 quarter. So the refs get it right. Rolly knew what he was talking about. It's not always the case. Just kidding. Just kidding. I always know what I'm talking about. But it's 28-25. Heat lead after a really good back and forth first quarter between two heavyweights in the Eastern Conference that have met in 3 of the last Eastern Conference Finals. 250 people watching. Jake Chipper in the chat. Shout out to Chipper and everybody else. Type in their MIAs or Bostons. Just wanted to remind everyone of tonight's Super Chat menu. If you are a first-time Super Chatter, we're chanting your name on stream, chanting your name in the chat. We show you all the love. Any Super Chat, whether it be $1, $5, or $50, like Adam Schmidt, we add some Happy Dad to the beer bat. It's you can't tell because the Happy Dads are clear, but we're about halfway. When we get to the top here, I'm going to chug the entire thing out of the beer bat, and then we'll tally up another one. So any Super Chat we add some Happy Dads to the beer bat. $10, I got my 1800 tequila. We're taking shots. $20, we already did 2 of them tonight, doing beer bongs out of the Merbanga, and $50 total. We got unlocked the jersey of the game, which we did. Shout out to the legend, number 3, Dwayne Wade, the best Heat player of all time. I will not hear any other name. I do not care. When you think Heat basketball, you think Dwayne Wade. That's all you're thinking about. Spam F Boston in the chat. 230 people watching. Hate the Celtics. Spam F Boston. Spam F Boston. Axie says, who's hosting Celtics today with no Willie Finns? It's actually Allie Barefoot is the new host of Celtics Today. She does a tremendous job over at Celtics Today, but it's always F Boston. Tyler Herro really flashed in that first quarter. 12 points, 5 of 8 from the field. I think he did a terrific job of rebounding himself after a really rough first game against the Detroit Pistons, where he had 16 points on 7 of 24 shooting. But in that first quarter, 5 of 8 already has 12 points. I really like what I've seen from Tyler Herro early in this game. Shout out to Retro, spamming those F-Bosses. J-Boy says, I like the Celtics. Listen, J-Boy, you're a legend. You know I got love for you, but tonight we're enemies, so I got to say F-Boston. I'm sorry, my guy. I'm sorry, J-Boy. Sorry. J-Boy, let me know, though. Are you tapped into Celtics Today? They've been doing some watch parties. Not live today, but hey, are you tapping in over there? Let me know, J-Boy, if you've watched them over there and if you like what you've seen. If you like what you've seen. It's going to be tough follow-up for Willie Finns, but Miss Boots Gibson typing those F Boston. J-Boy saying F Pistons. We can get behind that. Robin saying F Bucks. Yeah, we all hate the Bucks as well. Young Cashanova saying Petty. All right, play resumes. Heat dump it inside to Thomas Bryant, guarded by O'Shea Brissett. Drop step dunk. Thomas Bryant with a fantastic dunk to give the Heat a 5-point lead. And we got a $5 super chat. We'll flash that on screen in second for King Mystic, a first-timer. Tatum, spin move on Jaime Jaquez Jr. Great defense by the rookie. He forces the miss. Here comes Tyler for the Heat. Tyler inside. Gets a good screen from Thomas Bryant. Pull-up floater, no good. The rebound goes to Al Horford, the old man, the former Florida Gator. Peyton Pritchard launches a 30-footer and drains it. Tough shot by the former Oregon Duck. That was deep, dude. And he just absolutely nailed it. Give Peyton Pritchard credit. What's up, O'Dine? What's up, O'Dine? Herro inside of Thomas Bryant. He's going to be guarded by Al Horford on the right block. Bryant kicks it back out to Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson screen, drops it off to Bryant. Good ball movement from Miami. It's going to be a Drew Smith wide open 3, and he knocks it down. Drew Smith answers Peyton Pritchard with a 3 of his own. Back to a 5-point lead. Tatum swings it to Pritchard. It's Tyler Herro defending. Pritchard inside, kicks it out to Derek White. White drives, now out to Tatum. Jaime Jaquez Jr. with a good contest, and Tatum knocks it down from the left wing 3, and we have a back-and-forth second quarter. Tatum's got 6 points, 2 of 6 from the field. Both field goals are triples. Thomas Bryant inside mismatch. It's Peyton Pritchard defending. Bryant double-teamed. Got to find the open man, but they're going to call a loose ball foul on Peyton Pritchard before that. Shout out to King Mystic, $5 first-time super chat. Let's get Nick lit before the fourth quarter. So that is a add to the beer bat. And it's King Mystic's first time super chat. So let's spam King in the comment section for King Mystic. King, 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 King. Spam your kings. Duncan Robinson has it for Miami. Back to Thomas Bryant. Bryant looking for Tyler Herro. Bryant's going to launch a deep three. It's a brick. Big time brick by TB. Rebound Tatum. He'll have a chance to give Boston the lead. Porzingis checks in for the Celtics. He gets it to Tatum on the left corner, guarded by Jaquez. Tatum with a nasty jab. Oh, he pushed off. That should have been offensive. They're not going to call it. And it's a tie ball game now. But that should have absolutely been a push-off by Tatum. What a fraud. Duncan Robinson looks to answer with a three. He pump-faked Derek White in the air. Sidestep triple. Nothing but net. Duncan Robinson. Derek White looks to answer. Drew Smith blocked him. Good defense by Smith. Herro in transition. It's going to be swung around to Robinson for a wide-open left wing three. That's good. Duncan Robinson with another three, and the Heat are up by 6 again. Duncan Robinson, have a start to the new year. Struggled in the preseason, but who cares about the preseason? Shout out to everyone spamming King. Tatum looks to answer with a three of his own. It's missed. Another offensive rebound by Horford. He goes up with it. He missed it. But another rebound by Derek White, and he gets the putback. The Heat have not been able to close out possessions. Drew Smith the other way is going to take a quick three in the shot clock, and he drills it. The Heat are unconscious from three, 42-35. Drew Smith has 2 threes. He's got 6 points. Tatum wants to answer. He's inside, loses the handle, guarded by Jaquez. Good defense by Jaime. Tatum to the rack. Tough layup, good. That's just, oh, they're going to call a foul. Come on now. That is a late whistle by the officials, and if I'm going to be honest, it's a bullshit call as well. It was just normal defense. There was no foul. What a ridiculous call by the officials. What a ridiculous call. There was no contact. If it was late in the game, I would be telling Spo to challenge that because there was no contact. That was good defense by Jaime Jaquez Jr. Just a tough bucket by Jason Tatum. Heat lead by 5. Chance for Boston to cut it to 4 with a Tatum free throw. In and out. Ball don't lie. Ball does not lie. Tyler Herro with the rebound. Ball does not lie. Herro gets it to Bam, who just checked in for Thomas Bryant. Hand off to Duncan Robinson. He puts up a 3. That's no good. Robinson, who's 2 for 4 from 3 now after that miss. Derek White the other way. Drives in, takes a bump, and is fouled. He ended up passing it, so it will be side out for Boston. 8 minutes to go in the first half. Let me know who you got. Miami, MIA for the Heat, BOS for the Celtics. 280 people watching. Shout out to everyone who's tuned in for this stream. A great Friday night matchup between 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights. Hit that sub button on the road to 6,000. We're under 200. Ball is inbounded to Porzingis, guarded by Adebayo. Drew Holiday into the game. He gets it to Jason Tatum on the block, double teamed. Tatum dribbles out now. Now going to back down Drew Smith. Got the height advantage. Tatum spin, easy layup, good. Tatum is such a scumbag, dude. Just complains about everything. Spun got an easy layup, and the first thing he did is turn to the ref, complain, and roll the ball to him. What could you possibly complaining about? You had a normal spin layup. You did not get fouled. You were just a whiny bitch. I cannot stand Jason Tatum. Jaquez inside the Adebayo on the right block. Bam faces up Horford. Easy mid-range jumper. Cash. Bam Adebayo working in his office in that mid-range. Jaylen Brown back in. It's the starting lineup minus Derek White and Al Horford is in for the Celtics. Heat still rocking with their second unit. Plus Tyler Herro and Bam. Porzingis 3 in and out. Rebound Tyler Herro. Credit to Tyler. He has really crashed the glass for Miami. Herro gets into the free throw line. Now pulls the ball back out. Duncan Robinson's going to take a deep 3 over Porzingis. Don't like that shot. Too early in the shot clock, and he took a deep 3 over Porzingis. No need. Now the other way, Porzingis inside, fouled by Duncan Robinson, and Porzingis will head to the free throw line to cut into the Miami Heat's 5-point lead. I just don't love that shot by Duncan. I think he could have swung it quickly to Tyler Herro and You got a Herro wide open three. I don't like that. I don't like that, man. J-Boy says, Heat are a good team. I'll give them that, but they're facing a team who won 17 championships. Yeah, but since 2010, Heat have 2 championships. Celtics have 1. Really makes you think. It really makes you think. 300 people watching. TV timeout with 6 minutes and change to go in the first half. Hit that sub button. If we get to 5,900 in the chat or in today's stream, I will take a free shot of tequila if we get to 5,900. We're on the climb. We're trying to stack subscribers, get to 6,000, which would be a pretty big milestone for the channel. So we appreciate everybody who subscribes. Heat videos or live streams every single day on Your Miami Heat, whether it be news, rumors, or watch parties like this. Shout out to you guys, everyone who subscribes. Just trying to stack those subs. Trying to stack those subs. Flame says, what are you liking from this game so far from Miami? What I like from Miami is their three-point shooting. Let me pull up the exact numbers. But leading by 5, the Heat are shooting, let me see here. Let me make sure. The Heat are shooting 7 of 17 from 3, which is 41%. I really like that. Duncan's made a couple of threes. Tyler Herro has made 2 threes. Drew Smith has made 2 threes. So that's equated to 6 3-pointers. And the other 3, who made the other 3? Kyle Lowry. So you got 2 from Herro, 2 from Kyle, or excuse me, 1 from Kyle, 2 from Duncan, 2 from Drew Smith. You're getting good 3-point shooting. And I think other than a little lull in the late first quarter where the Heat missed 7 of their last 8 shots, the Heat's offense has been very well balanced. Bam Adebayo has been cooking. I like what the Heat have done offensively in this game. Now, the thing I am getting very frustrated at is their inability to close out defensive possessions. They've allowed a lot of offensive rebounds, and the Celtics have 9 offensive rebounds. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable to allow 9 offensive rebounds. Unacceptable. Mr. Geo gets it. It's the rebounds killing him. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. Oh. Young Cashinova says Embiid to the Heat confirmed. If you trade for Embiid, it would mean you'd have to send Bam Adebayo, and I got to be honest, I don't know if I'm willing to do that. I do not know if I'm willing to trade Bam Adebayo for Joel Embiid just because of how young Bam is, how good he is defensively, and how durable he is compared to Joel Embiid. I don't know if I would do it, man. I really don't know if I'd do it. Who you got? 290 people in the chat. Type MIA for the Heat, BOS for the Celtics. It's a close, tight game, man. Close, tight game. Close, tight game. Mills Cherry says, how many points does Butler have? He's got 6. 2 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from the line. Bam's got 9 points, 2 rebounds. He's played very good. He has played very good. Checking on my prize picks. Porzingis, less than 8 rebounds. He's 3. Okay. More than 28.5 for Jaylen Brown. He's got 9. I need more from that. Porzingis at the line after followed by Duncan Robinson. He makes the first, so it is a 4-point game. It is a 4-point game. Heat lead by 4, 6 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Kyle Lowry, Jamal Cain is getting some action in this game. So no Nikola Jovic. The Heat must think he's not ready. Heat running a set here. Duncan Robinson gets it to Jamal Cain, and he stepped out of bounds. So a rough first possession for Jamal Cain as he stepped out of bounds, getting it on the wing. Jaylen Brown takes a deep right wing 3 early in the shot clock, misses it, but another offensive rebound by Boston, this one by Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday will drive in and score. The Heat would be dominating this game. Dominating if they did not give up 10 offensive rebounds in the first half. What are we doing? Come on. Close out possessions. Jimmy Butler has the ball, guarded by Tatum, hands it off to Duncan Robinson. Duncan swings it to Lowry. Lowry on the right wing, guarded by Jaylen Brown, laces up a tough deep 3. Good. What a tough shot by Kyle Lowry. 47-43 Miami. What a shot by Kyle. heard the noise in game 1 and was coming out for game 2. Tatum looking to answer. Doesn't. Jamal Cain with a good defensive rebound. That's what we need more of. Lowry looking to push. Swings it to Jamal Cain. Cain drives in. Resets it to Duncan Robinson. He'll dribble it in. Get in the Bam Adebayo. And Adebayo is fouled by Jason Tatum. Shocker, Jason Tatum is complaining about the call. Is there any call Jason Tatum does not complain about? One of the biggest crybabies that we have in the NBA. So I like Tatum. He's a good basketball player. A fantastic basketball player. But there is no one that just cries more than him in the NBA. Maybe Luka Doncic, and that's it. Luka and Tatum whine like crazy. Duncan Robinson gets the inbound. He drives all the way to the rim. Layup, no good. Bam Adebayo with a rebound, put back dunk. Heat back up by 6. Good defense or good offense by Duncan to draw Porzingis, allow Bam for an easy weak side dunk. Porzingis the other way, guarded by Butler, easy turn layup. Just too big of a size mismatch between Jimmy Butler and Porzingis. Butler looking for Bam inside the post, can't get it to him. Now resets the offense. Still gets it in the Bam this time. Bam 5 on the shot clock, gonna have to create. Bam between the legs, gets to the mid-range. Bam, tough fall away floater, no good. Rebound by Boston. It's Brown in transition. He loses the handle. It's a turnover. Jaylen Brown cannot dribble the basketball. It's hilarious. It is hilarious how bad he is at dribbling the basketball. Heat the other way. It's going to be a Kyle Lowry 3. In and out. In and out for Miami. Drew Holiday has it. 4 minutes to go in the half. And Drew Holiday is fouled by Jamal Cain. John G., you're right. Trae Young is also someone who cries a lot. But I'm just seeing Tatum right away here. Oh, that should have been a foul call. Bam Adebayo got hit on the wrist by Kristaps Porzingis. No love by the officials. Jaylen Brown gets the inbound pass. He drives in all the way to the rim for an easy layup. Jaylen Brown cuts the lead to 2. He's playing a much better game than his first one against the Knicks. Lowry to Jimmy. Jimmy will handle it for Miami. It's a 2-man game with Bam. Butler to the rim. Finds a cutting Lowry. To drop off pass to Bam for a nice little 8-foot push shot. Good. Bam Adebayo continuing his good offensive game. 51-47 Miami. 3 minutes and change to go in the first half. Back and forth between two really good basketball teams. Jimmy Butler pokes it away from Porzingis. Out of bounds off Boston, off the deflection. Miami basketball. Tyler Herro will check in for Duncan Robinson. Really good defense by Butler there. Really good defense. 300 people watching. Shout out to everyone tuning in. Spam your F Bostons if you're a Heat fan. And subscribe to the channel. Lowry has it. Gets it to Bam. Bam looking inside. It's going to be a kicked ball violation on Boston. Also, make sure you like the video if you want the Heat to beat the Boston Celtics. Heat inbounding it into Jimmy. Jimmy has it in the corner. Butler drives in Tatum. Finds a wide open Jamal Cain. Corner 3. That's no good. Rebound Tatum. I thought he walked with it, but he didn't say no. Tatum all the way to the rack through a lot of contact. Makes the tough bucket. That's what makes Tatum a top 10 player in the league. Got to give him credit there. Jimmy Butler drives in. Kicks it to Tyler Herro. Pump fakes a 3. Pulls up for an 18-footer on the baseline. It's no good. Rebound Derek White. Derek White all the way to the rim. Drops it off to Drew Holiday for an easy layup. And we have a tie ball game. And then Heat turn it over. I don't know what happened. I don't know what just happened, but it's 53-51 Boston. I looked down for a second, and somehow Jaylen Brown is dunking the basketball. It's the first Heat Celtics lead of the game since it was 8-7. I really don't know what just happened. I got to be honest. But make sure you like the video. Want the Miami Heat to beat the Celtics. 330 people watching. 100 likes. Let's get to 150. Let's get to 150. I really don't know what just happened. The cameras were moving so quick that they didn't even show how Jaylen Brown got the steal and dunk. But hit that thumbs up icon. More likes on the video means more people coming to the stream. It's how the YouTube algorithm works. And then we can have more Heat fans, more Celtics fans, honestly, just more people in the chat getting a greater atmosphere, a more fun time. Hit that like button. 340 people. I'm trying to get to 150 likes. We're at 100. Can we get to 150? Sports Pop saying Herro turnover. It was a lazy pass, says Flame. That's disappointing. I don't know. Can't have that shit happen. Can't have that shit happen. And the Heat trail for the first time since it was 8-7. It was 8-7. Quickly, I'll tell you about our sponsor on today's show, and that is Prize Picks. I'll show you guys my picks for the day. If you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, you'll get a first deposit match up to $100. These are my picks today. I took less than 8 rebounds for Porzingis. He has 3, so I don't hate where I'm at. Took more than 28.5 Bam Adebayo points, rebounds, assists. He has 13 points, 3 rebounds, 0 assists, so he's at 16 on good pace. I took less than Kyle Lowry, 16.5 points, rebounds, assists. He has 6 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, which is 11, so that's not good. Jaylen Brown, more than 28.5 points, rebounds, assists, and Brown has 13. So I'm semi on pace there. But go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS for first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, the best daily fantasy sports platform in North America. I play them every day. You see my picks on screen. We're battling out, trying to win some cash. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's stream. Continue to hit that like button as we're on the road to 150 likes. And if you want to play Prize Picks, the link is in the description and in the live chat for you guys. Just click on that link and use code CLNS. First deposit match up to $100. Lazy play here by the Heat late in the second quarter to surrender the lead for Miami, who has led as much as 13 in this game, but have led the way since it was 8-7 Boston. So they're going to show the replay here now. Drew Holiday scores. Tyler Herro, what is Tyler doing? That was a horrible pass by Tyler. I don't know why he didn't just pass to Bam. Bam was wide open right next to him. Why wouldn't you just give it to him? I don't know why I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. How does it make any sense? Robin says, let's be here for Heat Bucks Monday night. Yeah, that's our next stream. We won't be live Saturday, but we will be live. Oh, my God, Drew Smith turned it over. Jaylen Brown turns it back over. The Heat get it back. But what are the Heat doing right now? Sloppy play by Miami. Celtics on a 10-2 run the last 3 minutes. Got to get better offense. Bam Adebayo guarded by Porzingis. Bam pump fakes, gets it to Lowry. Lowry reposting up Jaylen Brown, now gets it back. Bam in the paint, takes a tough mid-range. That's a foul, and they call it. Jaylen Brown says he kicked out. Well, you got to give him a spot to land, Jaylen Brown. God, the Celtics complain more than any other team in the NBA. But it is going to be 2 free throws for Bam Adebayo. His strong first half continues. Chance to get the 15 points for Bam and tie this game at 53. Bam's first free throw. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left to go in the first half. Bam's first free throw is good. He struggled from the line early in this season, but notoriously an 80% plus 3 free throw shooter. Oh, Brian35 in the chat. Is that my guy, Brian Gonzalez? Nice. I haven't seen you in a while, Brian. Brian says, I'm not watching the game right now, but I'm watching the World Series. What's the score of the World Series? Bam goes 2 for 2 from the line. It's 53-all. 1,000 eyes say, there you go. Bam, stay aggressive. Yeah, love when Bam's aggressive on offense. Heat are a much better team when he's aggressive. Porzingis gets to Jason Tatum. Tatum guarded by Jimmy. Posting up Porzingis. He's double-teamed. He swings it to Jaylen Brown for an open corner 3. Good. That's just good offense from Boston and what makes them so dangerous because they have so many different players that can score. So Heat trail by 3 now. Herro has it, swings it to Jimmy. Jimmy drives left. Nothing there, so kicks it to Bam. Bam could have looked for a mid-range shot. Elects to pass to Jimmy. Butler drives in, misses. Jimmy Butler gets the rebound, then loses it. Celtics in transition. Jaylen Brown almost turns it over, but swings it back out to Porzingis, wide open, Three, no good. Offensive rebound by, nope, no offensive rebound. Bam gathers it, but then turns it over. Tatum now the other way. He traveled with it. Now he drives into Jimmy. It's a charge. Tatum traveled and then charged into Jimmy. So, frenetic, uncharacteristic, sloppy play by Miami, but good defense by Tyler. It's actually Kyle Lowry who drew the charge. I thought it was Jimmy, but it's Lowry. It's one thing that Lowry does. Brian says, love the jersey. Appreciate that, man. Heat not playing good, not finishing possessions with rebounds, and turning the ball over a lot in the second quarter. Sloppy play by Miami. Two-man game between Jimmy and Bam. Bam has it high post. Bam inside on Porzingis. Goes up strong. Can't make the layup, but I still like the take from Bam. Derek White with the rebound. He'll go the other way. Finds a trailing Tatum. Tatum swings it into Derek White for a corner three. Good. Boston takes their largest lead of the game, which is 6 points, 59-53. Minute to go. It's a 16-4 run for Boston in the last 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Heat have not been able to score in the last 5 minutes of the game. Same thing that happened against the Pistons in the fourth quarter. Bad offense. Herro blitzed, turns it over. They're going to say the Heat actually off Drew Holiday, so the Heat will have ball with 30 seconds to go in the first half. Bad offense by Miami. They look out of sorts in the last 4 minutes. Bad basketball, man. 5 seconds left on the shot clock, so you're going to have to find something quick. Ryan J-Boy is a Celtics fan. He's a nice guy, though. Jimmy looking in, gets it in the Herro. Herro fakes it past the Jimmy. Now Herro goes all the way to the rim. High left-handed layup, good. Good bucket by Tyler Herro to get a quick score. And the Heat will likely go 2 for 1 here, or are the Boston going to try to go a quick 2 for 1? It's going to be Boston going for a 2 for 1. Oh, my God. Jaylen Brown missed a dunk, but they're going to call a foul. I don't know if there was one. Watch the replay here. Drew Smith caught lacking. Oh, it was a foul. Drew Smith hit him on the head. Can't really argue that. But 55-59, 28 seconds left to go in the first half. And Boston will have a chance to take a 6-point lead with 2 at the free throw line. J-Boy says, I like the Heat when they are not playing the Celtics or Sixers. You're a Sixers fan too? What? Jaylen Brown makes the first, so the Heat have allowed 60 first-half points. Not good. Not good defense, but it's mostly just been because of second-chance points for Boston and turnovers by Miami. Can't happen. A lot of turnovers, man. Jaylen Brown made the first, has a chance to go 2 for 2 at the line, which he does not. Rebound Kyle Lowry. It's a 5-point deficit for the Heat. Lowry will slow it up. 4-second differential between shot and game clock. Heat have a chance to maybe draw this really close to the end of the half. Lowry gets a screen. Lowry throws a lob pass to Bam. It was a horrible pass. Bam with the rebound. Drop pass to Jimmy. Jimmy goes up with it blocked. Rebound Bam. Bam's got to put it up. Bam got it off. Could not finish. Rebound Holiday. Drew Holiday does not get it off before the end of the half. And it's going to be 55-60. Boston leads at the end of the first. It is halftime. It is halftime in Boston. Heat offense up and down. But it's a 60-55 game as two Eastern Conference heavyweights battling it out. And you'd expect nothing less than a close game between the Boston Celtics and Miami Heat. Let me get them first stats for you guys. So I should take a sip of water. I'm thirsty as hell, man. Thirsty as hell, man. All that's talking, man. All that's talking. All right, let me just get these stats up and running for you. So bear with me Bear with me, Heat fans, as we have a halftime show. Sipe says, Rolly, Knicks look great at halftime. RJ looking good in bounce-back game for Brunson. Thought you wanted an update. Sipe, I'll always take an update from you, brother. I'll always take an update, man. I'll always take an update. But Tyler Herro playing really good in this game. Bam Adebayo has also played very good. Get those stats on screen for y'all. Here we go. 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 It's a one-man band over at the Heat Report, so bear with me as we get these stats. It's hard to, full transparency, it's hard to get the stats up and talk at the same time, so my mind has to focus on one thing. But here we go. As in John Rothstein would say, here we go. So, anybody college hoops fan out there? I know Tom Sipe is, but I love me some college basketball, and we were dangerously close to the college basketball season. I believe it's next Monday, right? November 6th? So not this Monday, but the Monday after. You guys want to lock Wednesday, November 8th, I believe, is a game between the Loyola Chicago Ramblers and FAU. FAU, top 10 team in the program. I'll tell you right now, Loyola Chicago, the Ramblers, they win that game. They beat FAU. I know it's going to hurt some of these Florida guys, but Sipe says, hire me, Rolly. I'll help you. Sipe, I'd love to hire you, but you got more pressing jobs to worry about over there. St. John's to the Natty. I'll see. Loyola Chicago is going on the way. They're a good team, man. Sister Jean's last dance. I'm fucking dead. I am fucking dead. All right, let's look at some first half stats, and let's start off with Bam Adebayo. 15 points, 5 rebounds, no assist for Bam in that first half. Shot 6 of 11 from the field. I feel like Bam has been very aggressive in this first half, and I've liked, because he has notoriously had good numbers when playing Kristaps Porzingis. So Bam must feel good about the matchup between him and Porzingis. He's been able to get to the mid-range. He head-tapped Porzingis with a nice little poster as well. So everything going well for Bam in that first half. Like to see those rebounding numbers go up a little bit. But, hey, how am I going to complain? Because technically he's on pace to score 30 points and have 10 rebounds. And I'm sorry, but I'm just not going to complain about those numbers whatsoever. Brian, no need to throw that around on me today. No, come on, Brian. Come on, Brian. We're all fun. We're all Heat fans here. So Bam, I really liked, while also playing excellent defense too. I mean, Bam Adebayo is a special two-way player, and he played really good in that first game against Detroit. I see a big-time leap coming from Adebayo this year. I think Bam is a lock to be an all-star this season. I think if I had to put my money on one player representing the Heat in the all-star game, it's Bam Adebayo. If I had a second option, I would take this man right here, Tyler Herro. He played very poorly in Game 1 against the Pistons, but having a really good bounce-back game against Boston. 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, so he's doing it all while shooting 50% from the field. He's 2 of 6 from 3. You'd like to see those numbers go up a little bit, but I'll take 6 of 12 from the 3. 14 points for Tyler any of the week. Herro has been a scoring punch from the outside for Miami, and whenever he was off the court, the Heat's offense really, really struggled. So going to need Herro and Bam to carry this Heat offense late into this game to try to steal a win against the Celtics on the road. What's up, Monty 2K? What's up, Monty 2K? My guy checking in. Yeah, Brian, listen, the Finns are a good ball club. My Patriots, they stink, but hey, it is what it is. Shout out to Alex, a $2 super chat, saying, anyone notice how Spo's rotation always sucks? Well, of course, the super chat menu dictates that we add some to the beer bat here for that super chat. Any super chat gets some happy to add to the beer bat, I should say. And then at the end of the game, we will chug it. So shout out to you guys. Any super chat adds some drinks to that beer bat. I'm still scared that's going to fall over behind me and spill over the carpet, which would be quite the disaster. I don't think his rotations have stuck. I actually like how his rotations go. As Alex sends in another $2 super chat, so we'll add some more to the beer bat and talk both about these questions. But Alex saying, Anyone notice how Spo takes 14's confidence away and rotation stuck? I don't know if he takes 14's confidence away. And I'd love to see what your thoughts on like what you think there is happening and how Tyler's confidence is going away. I actually don't see his confidence. He's one of the most confident basketball players I think that he'd have. He is not scared of the moment. He's not scared of missing shots. And if he misses shots, he is going back and he's going to take more shots because he knows what he's capable of and he knows the Heat need him to score. Now, the rotation talk is interesting because I actually like the Heat's rotation. Now, the personnel he's playing, that's for a different story. But I like that he takes Tyler out after 7 minutes and he's the first starter to sit down. But he's also the first starter to come back in, and Tyler Herro leads that second unit and was the main scoring option when you have Drew Smith, Duncan Robinson, Jaime Jaquez on the floor. I like Herro being that main guy for the Heat's second unit because you're never really having just a second unit on the floor for Miami. There is always going to be one of the big three leading that rotation of the second unit, and it's usually Tyler Herro, and I'm fine with that. And I actually think that instills confidence into Tyler. So I'm disagreeing with you a little bit here, Alex. So I don't think his confidence is taken away. I think Spo instills confidence in Tyler by having him be the main guy on that second unit, to be the lead man, I should say, to help gel the Heat scoring between starters and bench. I like what he's doing and how Tyler does it. Alex again. Alex, a real one, talking hoops here at halftime. Shout out to Alex. The man has 12 points, and Spo's brain says he's the guy to sub out. Yeah, what a smart move. Well, Alex, as I was just alluding to, shout out to you for the super chats. Appreciate that more than you can know. But I actually do like him being the guy that is the first man off or first man sent to the bench. And as I just said, like, because he's the first man off the bench back with the lineup. And so, listen, Herro is going to play a significant amount of playing time. There's no doubt about that. He's going to play 30-plus minutes a night. You just got to try to stagger those minutes as best as you can. And listen, you might not like it, but Spo is the best coach in the NBA. And even though I don't like Drew Smith playing, and I don't like some of the other decisions he makes, I'm always going to trust Spo to make the right decision because he is the best coach in the NBA. Let's look through some other stats. Jimmy Butler at halftime, pretty passive if we're going to be honest. 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. All of those 6 points coming in the first quarter. So Jimmy Butler not scoring at all in that second quarter. Going to need him to be more active in the second half, that is for sure. But I think Jimmy's just still working his way back into game shape, really. He didn't play any games in the preseason, so it's to be expected. I think Kyle Lowry, believe it or not, as much as I've slandered the man, has played a really good game. 6 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. I like what I've seen from Kyle. If he could give you that consistently, I don't think you're going to complain. I know I'm still not happy about him getting paid $29.7 million because that's severely overpaid for a guy that's not going to give you 30 points a game or like even 20 points a game. Think about that. Kyle Lowry's your third best player, third highest paid player. Not good. That is not good whatsoever. Also playing good, Duncan Robinson again. Well, I guess he was playing good. He was 2 for 3 from 3 early, but now he's only 2 for 5. Not great. Duncan Robinson knocked it down a couple triples, but if he continue to shoot 40% from 3, I'll be happy. Drew Smith actually playing good. We don't have a picture for Drew Smith, unfortunately, but 6 points. He's 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. You like to see that. No, Jaime Jaquez Jr. played well in the first game of the season, has not done anything, has not taken a shot, nothing. Thomas Bryant has 2 points. Slow game off the bench. Alex, again, appreciate Alex for super chatting and really getting some nice questions in. And we're talking Heat basketball here at halftime here, which is the best. Alex says, anyone notice how the best conditioned team can't stay out there the most of the game? Meanwhile, all Boston stars out there. Alex, are you like an Eric Spoelstra hater or something? Eric Spoelstra hater, Alex? What's up with the Eric Spoelstra hate? Listen, I would still say the Heat are one of the most well-conditioned teams in the NBA. I don't really think there's a doubt about that. But the thing is, you have to. It's game 2 of 82. You're not going to put out your guys. I know this is a big game on Friday night against Boston Celtics on ESPN, but you're not going to go put out your guys and have them play 38 minutes night game 2, especially when you play a back-to-back tomorrow against the Minnesota Timberwolves. So you're going to leave tonight from Boston, fly to Minnesota, and have to play tomorrow. So you're going to have to space out the guys. You're not going to be able to play 35-plus minutes, 35-plus minutes in game 1 of a back-to-back. Speaking of 3 games in 4 days, as the Heat lace it up against the Bucks as well on Monday evening. We will be live for that game, so make sure you're tuned in for that. But you're just not going to push your guys this early in the season. But let me know. Grade the Heat's performance so far. We went through some stats, talked with Alex. Shout out to Alex, a real one, sending in some super chats, driving good conversation. Shout out to Alex. He sucks. See that the Diamondbacks tied up the World Series at 2 apiece in the 3rd inning. 2-2 game. We got J-Boy saying C. Jay Green saying B-. Robin says a Heat for championship will wear you down. Heart of a champion, Miami. J-Boy saying C. Aldover saying F. I don't think that's an F. Kane says second quarter B-. I actually think the Heat played worse in the second quarter than the first. I thought they played a good first quarter, bad second quarter. Axie saying C+. Sports Pop saying Boston is really 8 players deep. I think the Heat are a really deep team, but I will give credit to the Celtics. They have a really good top 6-7 between Porzingis, their starting 5 is unbelievable. Porzingis, Derek White, Drew Holiday, Tatum, Brown, and then you have Al Horford coming off the bench. That is a really good roster, man. Really good roster. Jay Boy saying Celtics first half at a B-. I'd agree with that statement. John G saying B+. Oh, Alex with a $10 super chat. So that's a shot. Alex talking more about Spo. What's so good about Spo? If he didn't have stars his whole career, what does he win? He's lucky Jimmy came to the Heat and became the star that he is. If not, the Heat would be a lottery team. You're welcome, I think. So I guess you are a Spo hater. And that's fine. That's fine. Shout out to you. I appreciate you being active in the chat and donating. It really helps the channel grow. And take a shot for you, Alex. But listen, there was a dark time in the Miami Heat when LeBron left, and it was D. Wade and Chris Bosh, and then Chris Bosh left, or had the blood clots issue, and D. Wade left to go to the Bulls, and then went to the Cavs, and then evidently was traded back to Miami. Alex, appreciate you, that comment. But, I mean, Spo's X's and O's, man. Like, I'll tell you what other coach inside the NBA, and feel free to name them in the chat, super chat, whatever you want, but what coach in the NBA would be able to lead the roster, which was the 8 seed last year, to the NBA Finals? Listen, Alex, they've been to the finals in 2 of the last 4 seasons, Eastern Conference Finals in 3 of the last 4. I mean, it's hard to complain with those outputs, right? Like, you'd like a championship, yes. And yes, Spo has been blessed with stars in his career. LeBron, D-Wade, Chris Bosh, now Jimmy, now Bam, now Tyler. But how much gets credit to Spo? Like, Bam and Adebayo and Tyler Herro they're not, Hero's not a star. Bam is a star. But those two were homegrown talents. How much credit does Eric Spoelstra get for getting those players to the players they are right now? Jimmy Butler was a star before coming here, yes, but they home grew that talent. Spo is excellent at also getting the most out of guys like Duncan Robinson, like other undrafted guys like Caleb Martin. I think he's good, man. I think Eric Spoelstra is the best coach in the game, and I get there's been some interesting decisions made, but I will never pick against Eric Spoelstra. Third quarter underway. Heat have the ball. Adebayo gets it to Herro on the left side. It's going to be a screen from Jimmy. Now inserted into the post. Butler guarded by Derek White. Right block. Jimmy kicks it out to Kevin Love. Deep straight on three. Good. Kevin Love gets the third quarter starting with a bang. Nothing but net, and the Heat cut into that 5-point lead early. Trail by 2. Heat 9 of 21 from 3. Harrison Graham in the chat. Shout out HG. Where's my guy Wasim? Haven't seen Wasim, HG. Bam Adebayo almost comes in with the steal, but it's going to be a Jaylen Brown pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound Kevin Love. Heat have numbers. Kyle Lowry push. Gets it to Bam. Bam slows it down. Kicks it to Herro. Herro should have had Lowry in the corner. Doesn't find him. It's going to be Love with a pull-up floater. No good. Herro really missed an opportunity to find Kyle Lowry wide open in the corner. Jaylen Brown quickly the other way. He's guarded by Kevin Love. This is not a matchup you want to see. Brown drives in, kicks it out to Derek White. White all the way to the rack, fouled. Are they going to call this on shooting or loose ball? Derek White's really bald, man. He is bald. Kyle Lowry is wide open in the corner for 3. You don't like the fact that Herro couldn't find him. Are they going to call this shooting? I don't think he was shooting, man. They are. Derek White will head to the free throw line for 2. I don't like that call. I don't really think he ever got into the shooting motion. Derek White makes the first free throw, 61-58. Let me know who you got in the chat. I haven't seen Alex says all thanks to Jimmy and getting lucky on Bam and Tyler. So Alex giving no credit to Spo for developing Tyler Herro or Bam Adebayo. I disagree, but listen, you're allowed to have your own thoughts. You're allowed to have your own thoughts. Shout out to Alex, creating good conversation in the chat and on the stream. Celtics with a little bit of a press early on. Heat break it with ease. Tyler Herro guarded by Derek White is going to get a screen from Bam. They're showing 2 on Tyler. Tyler gets it to Bam. Bam to the rim. Bam fouled, no call, but gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. Bam Adebayo continues his strong game. Bam Adebayo has really been flashing in this game after a really good game against Detroit as well. Adebayo off to a hot start through a game and a half in this 2023 NBA season. Jaylen Brown guarded by Bam. Bam with excellent defense. Jaylen Brown nowhere to go. Wow, what a tough shot by Jaylen Brown. That was just superb defense by Bam Adebayo, just better offense. Bam Adebayo gets it back. He loses the ball. Rare turnover from Adebayo. Celtics have numbers. It's going to be a Drew Holiday wide open 3. No good. Good rebound by Lowry. Boxing out Jason Tatum. He'll push. Lowry slows it down. Now spins. Thought about picking up his dribble. Gets it to Butler. Butler spins to the rack. No good. Rebounded by Kevin Love. Tipped back it in. K-Love with a bucket. He's got 5 points early in this third quarter. Kristaps Porzingis wide open 3. Good. 67-62, Boston leads. Heat really struggling defensively in this third quarter early on. What's up, Juan Herrera? Tyler Herro and Bam Adebayo two-man game. It's going to be a Herro. Thought about a triple. Elects not to do it. Now gets it to Bam at the free throw line. Bam guarded by Derek White. Spins for a left-handed layup. Too strong, no good. Here comes Boston. Drew Holiday, good entry pass in the Porzingis. Easy 8-foot jumper for Porzingis. Good. Celtics open up their largest lead of the game. 7-point lead, 69-62. Porzingis got 11 points. Lowry gets it to Herro. Herro pulls up for a top-of-the-key 3. Good. Big-time shot by Tyler to cut the lead down to 4. Herro's had an excellent bounce-back game after a really rough performance in Game 1. Drew Holiday drives all the way to the rack. Turns it over. Oh, the ball did not go out of bounds? Thought it did. Guess the Celtics save it. Now it's going to be a wide-open Jason Tatum 3 from the right wing. Airballed it. Wow. And then Drew Holiday saves it, throws it off Kevin Love's face. Doink. Out of bounds. Celtics will have ball baseline out of bounds 1.5 seconds. I really thought he turned that ball over, man. Jaylen Brown gets a good look at a 3 from the right wing. Missed. Rebound, Derek White. Heat cannot get a rebound, man. Derek White drives baseline on Tyler Herro. Layup good. the Heat have not been able to close out defensive possessions. 12 offensive rebounds for Boston, man. So frustrating to get beat on the little things like that. Adebayo has it on the left wing. Gets it to Herro. Herro's going to try another straight-on triple. That one is good again. And Tyler Herro is really starting to cook. 3-point game. Herro's got 18 points. 6 in this third quarter. Tatum's looking to answer with a straight-on triple. He cannot. Rebound, Porzingis, put-back dunk. He just went up and over both Kevin Love and Bam Adebayo. Can the Heat get a fucking rebound? Jimmy has it on the left side. I'm just getting frustrated at these rebounds, man. It's finished possessions. Butler double-teamed. Splits the double team, drops it off to Bam. Bam gets it to Kyle Lowry for a layup. Good pass from Bam Adebayo. Back and forth third quarter here. Good basketball played by both high-level teams. Derek White finds Porzingis. Oh, it's going to be off Porzingis. Good deflection by Kevin Love to force it off Porzingis' shoulder. Heat forced the turnover, and it will be a timeout. 7 minutes to go. Heat trailed by 3. Heat trailed by 3. If the Heat can just get some stops and get the rebounds, they'll be in a good spot. They'll be in a good spot. For the first time in the second half, I'll have to tell you about our sponsor, and that is Prize Picks. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's stream. And if you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS, you'll get a first deposit match up to $100, Prize Picks even offers a reboot policy, so that your entries stay in play even if one of your players gets injured. For football and basketball games, if you have a player who exits the game in the first half and does not return in the second, that player is rebooted. Prize Picks is the only daily fantasy sports platform with an injury insurance policy, and that's why I love Prize Picks, among other reasons. You don't have to worry about playing sharks or pros either. You just play the numbers, and how cool is it if your player gets hurt, you'll still get insurance on that pick, because it's just unfortunate that you made a selection where a guy got hurt. I've got less than Porzingis 8 rebounds on this game. He's got 4, so I like where I'm at right now. More than 28.5 on Bam Adebayo points, rebounds, and assists. He is well on his way to hit that margin. So Bam Adebayo, more than that, looks very, very good. I have less than Kyle Lowry, 16.5 points, rebounds, assists. That's a little sketchy, as he's got 16 already. 8 points, 4 rebounds, just 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Yeah, so I'm screwed on that end. It is what it is. Tyler Herro, having a good game, but Jaylen Brown, I had more than 29.5 points, rebounds, assists, and Jaylen Brown has 20, so he is also on his way to hit that mark. Shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's stream. They are the best daily fantasy sports app on the market, and if you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS, get that first deposit match up to $100. Makes watching basketball games, football games much more enjoyable. I have so much fun playing Prize Picks. 285 people watching the stream, 5,825 subscribers. Hit that sub button. Let's watch this number climb as a group. Help us get the 6K subscribers. Join the channel. Daily Heat videos, Heat news, Heat rumors, Heat watch parties. We'll be live on Monday for Heat versus the Bucks. And listen, that's going to be a fascinating game, right? In Milwaukee against Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Obviously, we thought Dame was going to be a Heatle, but we'll have to play him early in the season. E-Dub says I had to mute the telecast. Yeah, mute ESPN and listen to us. We're much more enjoyable. At least I think so. Solly's in the chat. Shout out to Solly. Says keep cooking Rolly. Hey, we try out here. 290 people watching. Shout out to the person who just subscribed. 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. J-Boy says, oh, well, I got to go. Shout out to J-Boy for hanging out with us for most of the night. J-Boy, an absolute legend. Shout out to you. Hopefully you enjoy your weekend. Lowry bringing it up for Miami. Gets it to Adebayo on the left wing. Adebayo looking for Tyler Herro. Gets it to Tyler. Herro's had 6 points in this third quarter. Herro drops it back off to Bam for a deep mid-range jumper. Good. Bam Adebayo continuing his strong offensive game. 73-72. Adebayo has been fantastic. Porzingis gets it baseline, guarded by Bam. Bam holds his ground, makes Porzingis pass out. It's Drew Holiday now. Holiday swings it out to Porzingis. Deep triple, good. Pingus can shoot that 3 ball. That is one thing. All 5 starters for Boston have 10 points. Heat get the ball to Bam on the right wing, drives in on Porzingis, gets the bucket plus the harm. Bam Adebayo and 1. Porzingis cannot hold Bam. Who's your daddy, Porzingis? Number 13, Bam Adebayo. What a game from Adebayo. He is just dominating. And a technical free throw as well is going to be assessed to the Heat. Tyler Herro is going to take it. He makes it because after Bam got the and one jumper, Porzingis punched the ball, or threw the ball, I should say, through the rim. So the Heat have a chance to have a 4-point possession if Adebayo converts the and one plus Herro's technical free throw, and it could be a 76th ball game. Herro and Bam have played one terrific ball game. The future of the Miami Heat, post Jimmy Butler, unless a trade happens, they've been showing out. Bam makes the free throw. It's 76-all, 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Really good game that we have on hand. Nothing else what else would you expect between Boston and Miami? Jaylen Brown swings it to O'Shea Brissett, who gave them good minutes in that first half. Back to JB, guarded by Adebayo. Bam's won this matchup defensively. Good contest. Jaylen Brown misses the jumper. Rebound, Kevin Love. What a lot of bodies flying. It's 3-on-3. Lowry pull-up triple straight on. Good! Heat retake the lead for the first time in some time. 79-76. Kyle Lowry playing a terrific game. 11 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Derek White drives in on Tyler Herro. Tough layup. Gets the rattle. Good. Bodies hit the floor again. 79-78. Lowry and Love collided there. They look okay. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Bam, guarded by O'Shea Brissett. Bam, pump fake inside, walked. You know, Bam got the bucket. I tell you what, it was one hell of a move by Adebayo, but he dragged that pivot foot. Bodies are flying. Kevin Love is taking a beating. But one thing Kyle Lowry is good at, I tell you what, is he does make tough threes over extended, lengthy defenders. And Kyle Lowry ripped Kristaps Porzingis. Loose ball. It's going to be Miami's basketball. Chaotic possession. Inside pass to Porzingis. Lowry came out of nowhere, stripped him. He got stripped. Ball goes in the air, but it's off Porzingis. Heat basketball. As much as we've slandered Kyle Lowry, he has played a terrific ball game. Adebayo, top of the key, swings it to Kevin Love, back to Bam. Bam double-teamed here. You're going to have to double-team Bam because he's cooking Porzingis. Bam straight by Porzingis, misses the righty layup. $100 move, 10-cent finish. Jaylen Brown with the board. He'll take a pull-up 3 over Kyle Lowry, misses it. Rebound, of course, offensively by Jaylen Brown. Got his own board. Brown turns it over, though. Good defense by Kyle Lowry. Lowry's playing terrific. Lowry in transition. Spin move on Brissett. Stops. Finds Tyler Herro, but fouled on the pass. So 79-78, 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the third quarter. Yeah, Brian, Bam is playing fantastic. And Bam Martin in the chat, sharing the name with Bam. Let's go, Bam. Adebayo has played terrific. It's unbelievably good. Unbelievably good. And looks like we're going to have a timeout here. Second timeout of this third quarter. Heat lead 79-78. If you hate the Boston Celtics, spam F Boston in the chat. I haven't told you guys about our super chat menu in a while here, and it's a doozy if I have to say so myself. Heat lead 79-78, tightly contested game between the two. And this is our super chat. If you are a first-time super chatter, we're chanting your name on stream. We're chanting your name in the chat. We show you the full love of the first-timers. Any super chat, we pour some happy dads into this beer bat right here. And at the end of the game, I'm going to chug the entire bat. I don't know. I've never done it before, but I saw it in the office today, and I was like, you know what? This would be very fun. We are almost at the top here. Any super chat, we do a little bit of porridge into the beer bat, which I'm still I can't wait till I drink it because I'm nervous of that thing falling and spilling all over the carpet. $10 is a shot of tequila. I got my 1800. We've taken 2 shots tonight. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not going to lie. $20, we pour an entire Happy Dad into this Murbanga here, and we chug it all at once. It's very, very fun, and it gets me hammered. And you guys have done a good job of that today. $90 in Super Chats in total. You guys have brought the love on a Friday game against the Celtics. I'd say our biggest rival since 2010. Shout out to you guys for bringing it today. Shout out to you guys. You know what? We haven't done this in a while. 320 people in the chat right now. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Shout out your city. I want to know my audience a little bit here. Know who I'm hanging out with. Where are we watching from? I'll go first. Chat Sports headquarters in Dallas, Texas. An enemy territory, another rival of the Heat's, the Dallas Mavericks. We got Miami Lakes from Brian. J-Boy's back. Nice. Heat Lifer watching from Houston, Texas. Nathaniel been watching from MA, I assume Massachusetts. Robin says, Miami, my home. Let's go. RJG saying Orlando. Mills Cherry saying Norfolk, Virginia. Byron saying Fort Lauderdale. Love Lottie. Kate Francis in San Diego. Phil in Sandusky, Ohio. Sports Pop saying Port St. Lucie. Shout out Port St. Lucie in Florida. I'm a New York Mets fan because I was born in New York, and that's where they have spring training. So shout out Port St. Lucie. Toronto from Sea Arms. We got J-Boy in Louisiana, Christian in New Jersey, Giovanni in Miami, Axie in Broward County, which I love, Thousand Eyes in Portland, Oregon, John G in Miami. Ashy says watching from the Philippines. Shout out to Ashy worldwide. Odine says Florida, Pompano Beach. Columbia, South Carolina from Vince. Armin in Pompano. We got Crystal says, let's go Celtics. Ronnie in Riverview, Florida. Monteka in Broward, let's go. Frank Nelson says, add to that with that $1 super chat. Continue to shout out your city. We'll flash Frank Nelson. Shout out to Frank. We'll add to the beer boot. Add to the beer bat. Play resumes. Jimmy Butler been very quiet tonight. Drives in. Step back on Tatum. Nothing there, so gets it to Adebayo. Adebayo finds Kyle Lowry. It's going to be a 2-man game. Lowry to the rack. Left-handed layup. Good! Kyle Lowry with a really tough left-handed layup over. It was Al Horford. My brain just absolutely froze. Heat lead by 3. Kyle Lowry, have yourself a game. Drew Holiday drives in on Lowry. Fouled going up. Lowry is not happy with himself there. He knows he caught his arm. And it will be Drew Holiday heading to the free throw line. It will be Drew Holiday going to the free throw line to cut in to this 3-point Heat lead. Kyle's been playing a hell of a game. Board Senna watching in Lubbock, Texas. Jonathan in Chicago. Crystal in the Philippines. Drew Holiday makes the first free throw, so it's 81-79. 81-79. Anita in Texas. James Hicks in West Palm. Nice, man. I like seeing where everyone's watching from. Nice, like seeing that. 308 people watching on a nice Friday evening. Thanks for everyone joining throughout the stream. Hopefully you guys have subscribed. We can continue to grow our channel here at the Heat Report. Holiday goes 2 for 2. It's 81-80. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Thomas Bryant checks in for Bam. Jimmy Butler is going to have to carry the load offensively for this Heat lineup. He's going to take a tough post fader on O'Shea Brissett, and it can't go. Rebound Holiday. Butler has really done nothing in this game. Holiday looking for Pritchard. Batted out of bounds. Good defense by Drew Smith. Good defense by Drew Smith. Great defense by Drew Smith. Tatum inbounding. Gets to Al Horford. Swings it to Lowry. Lowry guarding Tatum. Don't love that matchup. They're going to double-team Tatum. Force it out of his hands. Horford gets it. Straightaway 3. Wide open. No good. Rebound Lowry. Lowry continues his real strong game. Got to give credit where credit's due, man. Kyle Lowry has played one hell of a ball game. Lowry gets a screen. Swings it to Drew Smith. Smith hands it off to Duncan Robinson. Thought about a triple. Pulls it back out. Gets it to Thomas Bryant at the top of the key. Shot clock at 5. Going to have to make something happen. It's going to be a Thomas Bryant pull-up mid-range jumper. Don't love that shot, but he had to take it with the shot clock expiring, and he couldn't get it to go. Tatum brings it the other way. Backing down Drew Smith, goes to his right hand, loses it. Great defense by Drew Smith. Jimmy Butler leads the break for Miami, has numbers. And they slow it down, get into half-court set, which I don't love. Now Peyton Pritchard commits a foul, holding Duncan Robinson. Brian says Drew is good. Question mark, right? I don't think he's good. He's played well defensively. I give him credit. He's a good defensive player, but I think he's very bad offensively. Tyler Herro checks back in for Kyle Lowry. Lowry, shout out to the veteran, 37-year-old, earning his money tonight. Doesn't do it often, but is tonight. Butler at the top of the key, guarded by Tatum, gets a screen from Bryant. Jimmy Butler in the corner, setting up a mid-range shot, it looks like, and Jimmy's going to drive left, step back, elbow jumper. Good. Good bucket from Jimmy Butler. He can get to that step back mid-range anytime he wants, and when he makes that shot, he becomes one of the best players in the NBA. He's got 8 points. It's a slow night for Jimmy, 83-80. Tatum thought about a three to tie the game, doesn't take it. Now gets a screen from Horford. Tatum all the way to the rack. Good defense from Thomas Bryant. Better offense by Tatum, and he gets the bucket. Hey, Coop, can you bring in a couple happy dads for me, please? Thank you. Minute 40 to go. Heat lead by 1. Herro drives by Holiday, loses the ball. They're going to call travel. The ball got tipped. Oh, that's a horrible call. Herro came down with it after leaving his feet, but he clearly, the ball was either grabbed or knocked around in his hands. Thank you. Thanks, Coop. Is it still 2-2? Who's up? Really? I think that's a bad call by the officials. Minute and a half to go in the third. Heat lead by 1. That's a horrible call, man. I really disagree. I thought that ball was clearly tipped. Jaime Jaquez Jr. checks in for Jimmy. Drew Smith with the steal. He is a good defender. Give him credit. Jaquez on the break. Jaquez to the rim. Blocked by Drew Holiday. Jaquez Jr. tried to poster Drew Holiday, and Holiday turned him away. Peyton Pritchard to the rack. Turns it over. Ball kicked around. It's going to be off Duncan Robinson. It's going to be possession to Boston. Jaquez tried to poster Drew Holiday, and you give credit to the veteran. He swatted that shit, man. He really did. He rose to the occasion, did not shy away from a poster, and put it off the glass. Just got to appreciate good defense sometimes. Drew Holiday playing a good game. Peyton Pritchard, baseline out of bounds play, gets him a wide open three, but he steps out of bounds. So minute to go in the third quarter, and the Heat will have the ball, chance to extend their lead. Brian says, why would Jaquez do it? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Listen, I always like to go for the highlight play myself. He could have tried to lay it up and in, but I like going up with authority. Didn't work out. Duncan Robinson laces up a triple. Good! Duncan Robinson off the dribble. Tough contest, but the 6'7" forward doesn't see a hand. Knocks it down. He's 3 for 6 beyond the arc. 9 points for Duncan. Drew Holiday with a post fade on Drew Smith. Good. That's a tough bucket from Holiday. That's why you trade a couple firsts to go get Drew, because he can play good defense and do that. Speaking of defense, Tyler Herro drives right by Holiday's defense. Easy layup for Tyler. He's up to 22 points. 88-84. 23 points for Tyler, 9-second differential between shot clock and game clock. 15 to go. Holiday guarded by Jaquez. Pull up mid-range. No good. Shocker offensive rebound by O'Shea Brissett. And now there's a 2 or 3 second difference between the shot clock and game clock. But they're going to call a timeout because the Celtics tried to cheat the Miami Heat. Shocker. And the shot clock didn't reset to 14, so now they got to figure that out. But a great move by Tyler Herro. Crossed over right in front of Drew Holiday, dribbled to his left hand, and then dove in front of him a little bit, cut him off for a right-handed layup, so Holiday couldn't contest the easy one. Herro playing a great game, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists through 3 quarters of action, shooting above 50% from the field as well. Great game by Herro. Now it's a 2-second differential, shot clock, game clock. Heat lead by 4. Tatum, step back 3, good. Tough bucket by a good player over Drew Smith. Thomas Bryant inbounds it to Drew Smith. Drew Smith is going to get up a floater. No good. So that will be the end of 3. It will be a Heat 1-point lead going into the fourth quarter. 360 people watching. You know what time it is. It's fourth quarter time. So spam your fours. We have an excellent ball game on our hands. 88-87 Miami leads. Spam those fours. Brian, Kane, Monteka, Kane, O'Dine, J-Boy, Crystal, Brian, RJ, Sports Pop, Ayo, Christian, Byron, Robin, James, O'Dine, Flash, Brian, J-Boy, RJ. Keep on spamming those fours. Get the comment section rolling. I'll give shout outs. Alex, the legend, spamming those fours. James Hicks. Shout out to you guys spamming those fours. This would be a big time win for Miami to start off the year 2-0 and a tough 3-game road trip with a victory. Bam! Type in those fours. Bilal, J-Boy, Alex, Razor. Not fast, just furious. I like that name. Gilly. Cherry. Says, my mate David is the biggest Heat fan. Love that. Frank Nelson, Manteca. J-Boy. Flash, type in IV like we're in Roman numerals. Spam those fours. I just realized on that tweet I put out of Porzingis Bam postering Porzingis that I spelled Jock wrong. I accidentally said shock. I'm an idiot sometimes, I'll tell you what. I tell you what. Cherry spamming those fours. Peter May says this game's mean nothing to me, like a warm-up game. Listen, I do agree to that to his point, but you do have a tough road trip ahead of you. You have Boston, obviously tonight, Minnesota tomorrow, where the Heat have notoriously struggled on the road in Minnesota. It's a tough matchup. It's gonna be it is. It's a tough matchup. And you got Milwaukee on Monday. So winning this one and guaranteeing you a 2-2 record at worst after the initial 4 games and 3-game road trip would be huge. I look at this as a nice big game for the Heat. You also win this game, you beat the Celtics on the road, you send a message that we don't give a flying fuck about you adding Porzingis and Drew Holiday this offseason. And we missed out on Damian Lillard. It doesn't matter. We're still going to come into your house and take over your trap. We come in your trap, we take over your trap. I think this is a tone-setting game for the Heat season, and it sends a message to the rest of the league that, hey, I know we missed out on Dame and you might be out on us, but we're still here and we're still a goddamn good basketball team. So I want to win this game badly because I think it sends a message and instills confidence in your own team, and it will just only propel your team farther this regular season. So get this closeout quarter, man. Get this closeout quarter. Fourth quarter underway. Celtics start the quarter with the ball. Sam Hauser in the game. Interesting lineups for both squads. Derek White inside to Al Horford. Blocked from behind. Good defense from Thomas Bryant. Jaime Jaquez Jr., good rotation to force a floater rather than a dunk from Al Horford. And Thomas Bryant swats it from behind. Good defense from TB. Tatum inbounding it. Finds Derek White. White drives in, loses it, fouled. And Derek White will go to the free throw line with a chance to take the lead. Sipe says Heat are choking, or Knicks are choking. Oh no. So, Mary typing those fours. Monteka saying Herro time. It'd be nice to see Tyler Herro lead this unit in the early fourth quarter, and then when Jimmy and Bam enter with 6 minutes to go in the game or 7 minutes to go, the big three can take this one home. I want the number 1 seed as well. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. Derek White makes the first free throw. We got a tie ball game on our hands. Tie ball game. Kane says Knicks suck. Yeah. Sipe, what's the score? Also, what's the score of the World Series game? A little Friday night World Series action. Derek White to give the Celtics the lead. Cannot make it. Rebound Jaquez Jr. So Heat still have a chance to take the lead back here after it's tied. Drew Smith inside. Pass out to Thomas Bryant. Elbow jumper. Too strong. Back rim. Here comes Boston. Tatum carrying the ball like a motherfucker. Tatum drives in on Drew Smith over to the rack. Lefty layup, no good. Smoke job by Tatum. Thomas Bryant leading the break. This ought to be good. Bryant picks up his dribble, gets the Herro. Herro drives in, slow, steady, floater, fouled. Tyler Herro will head to the free throw line to get the chance to give the Heat a 2-point lead. That's just good offense from Tyler. Didn't rush himself. Old, young Tyler Herro would have settled for a deeper mid-range shot, but he took his time, read the defense, got to his spot, and got hit from behind and drew a foul. Like that move from Tyler. That shows the growth. It shows growth from 14 in his 5th year. Like to see it. Herro, one of the best free throw shooters in the NBA, actually led the NBA in free throw percentage last season with 93. Tyler Herro, one of the best free throw shooters. Brian says Thomas Bryant not looking good. Nick, he's had a little bit of a struggle this game. There's no denying that. Herro goes 2 for 2, so Heat lead by 2. But listen, he is still way, he is on a different level compared to Dwayne Dedmon, Cody Zeller, and Myers Leonard, the Heat's backups to Bam the last 3 years. Derek White straightaway triple good, and the Celtics take a 91-90 lead. That's just a good game between Miami and Boston. Good basketball being played, high level. This is what you'd honestly think this is a playoff game. And it's game 2. Drew Smith drives in. Jaime Jaquez Jr. corner 3, brick. Don't love that shot by Jaquez early in the shot clock, but it's all right. Got to live and breathe with what the rookie does. Tyler Herro with a deflection. Gathered by the Celtics. Oh, man, good defense by Tyler Herro. Almost forced a steal. Payton Pritchard guarded by Duncan Robinson. Drives left, finds Al Horford. It's going to be relocated to a Derek White corner 3. No good. Rebound Thomas Bryant. So he almost got a steal. Didn't. Ended up still walking away with no harm. Herro gets a screen. Herro pull-up triple. It's not going to count. A legal screen by Thomas Bryant. Herro did, I think, make that 3, which is a little salt in the wound. Salt in the wound there. Trail by 1. Rhyme Team says how to donate. If you go under your stream, there should be a money sign in a box. Click that, and then you can donate. We appreciate any donations. Helps us grow as a channel, grow as a company, and helps us have more live streams. Would appreciate anything. It means a lot. Derek White inside off a screen. Floater good. Celtics now lead by 3. Derek White has 20 points on 7-11 shooting. He has been really good. Tyler Herro pull up 3, in and out. Would have liked that to go, and it looked like it was good for the most way. Derek White feeling himself, pull up 3 from the left wing, good. Timeout, Eric Spoelstra. And the Celtics now lead by 6 thanks to Derek White going on a personal 10-0 run. I think he actually is literally personally went on a 10-0 run. Derek White gives the Celtics a 6-point lead. Alex with a $2 super chat says, why is this G League team starting the 4th? Good job, Spo. Or LOL Spo. Yeah, I'll agree with you there, Alex. This is not the best rotation. Lineup for the Heat right now is Jaquez, Duncan Robinson, Jaquez, Duncan Robinson, Tyler Herro, Thomas Bryant, and Drew Smith. Not a good 5. Not a good 5. It's the Heat's second unit plus Tyler Herro, and you're having to go against Derek White, Jason Tatum, Payton Pritchard, Sam Hauser, and Al Horford. Last season, those were 3 playoff starters for Boston, and Derek White, Horford, and Tatum. So you're at a disadvantage. Frank says, really appreciate the stream. I don't have ESPN. That's why we do it, Frank. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Still in a TV timeout. Make sure you guys do subscribe. 5,836 subscribers. 375 people watching. I can guarantee that all of you guys are not subscribed. If you want more Heat news, more Heat rumors, or just appreciate some good basketball talk, hit that sub button. Doing watch parties for every game that we possibly can. Can't do tomorrow's, unfortunately, against the Timberwolves, but we will be back on Monday night against the Milwaukee Bucks. We're actually going to do all 3 streams next week. The Heat play 3 games, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We will be live for all 3 of those. John asked, do you only stream Heat games or other teams as well? So here at the Heat Report, we only do Heat. But John, we have a Celtics channel. Not live tonight, but we do have a Celtics channel. Shout out to you guys for subscribing. We have a Knicks channel. We have a Lakers channel. We have a Warriors channel, a Sixers channel, a Mavericks channel, a Bulls channel, and there's one more. Us. So I didn't count Heat. 7 plus 1, 8. That we have 8 channels. Those are 7 teams outside of us. Alex with another super chat. The legend keeps on growing. Says, I don't know why Spo is experimenting at the Garden. Well, yeah, listen, it's a tough balance, Alex. I can see where your frustrations are, and I'm frustrated as well with this rotation. But it's the second game of 82. I'm not going to overreact to one game this early. It would be nice to win it. I said that I wanted the Heat to win it very badly. I want the Heat to win every game. But it would be nice to get this one to be a tone setter, send a message. But to the rest of the league and Boston and to yourself, really. But you're just not playing Jimmy, Butler, Bam Adebayo, though, like 35-plus minutes in Game 2 of 82. Especially for Jimmy, who hasn't played real basketball outside of last week or the game 2 days ago. This is the second game of the season. He never played in preseason games. Didn't play, man. Didn't play. All right. TD Garden going nuts. Paul Pierce is in the building, that fucking loser. Heat, no substitution, so it's still the same 5-man rotation that was just out there. And I lied. Bam Adebayo checked in for Thomas Bryant. I lied. Duncan Robinson gets a screen, finds Jaquez cut out to Drew Smith, corner 3. Good. Really good offensive set by Drew Smith, or by Eric Spoelstra, Alex. Give credit there. And it got a wide-open triple by Drew Smith, and he knocked it down. He's got 9 points. He's 3 for 4 from beyond the arc. Jason Tatum, guarded by Jaquez, thrown in the fire. Step back 3 by Tatum. Brick. Great defense by the rookie, and Tyler Herro corrals the rebound. Drew Smith thought about a 3 in transition, didn't take it. We reset the offense. Adebayo, guarded by Porzingis. Almost got us Duncan on a backdoor, doesn't. Now Duncan Robinson shoots a 3, no good, but a foul by Sam Hauser running through Bam Adebayo's screen, so the Heat will have it side out. Alex with the super chat, send the message, go rest against T-Wolves. Listen, I don't disagree. I mean, I don't. If you went all in to win this game, send that message to the league, and then play not everyone 100% tomorrow, I don't disagree. Shout out to you, Alex. Shout out to you. Bam Adebayo has it at the top of the key, gets it to Herro. Herro thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Now finds Bam in the mid-range. Pock pass, no good. In and out. 8 minutes to go in the ball game. It's a really competitive game between 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights. Jaylen Brown inside floater does get it to go. 98-93. Need Herro and Bam to really dominate this fourth quarter stretch if they want to win. Herro finds himself open for 3, doesn't take it, swings it to Drew Smith. Back to Herro. Herro thought about a triple over Porzingis, doesn't take it. Now Herro drives in, pump fake, step through, blocked. Good defense by Porzingis. That length is really showing. Pause. Derek White drives in, no resistance, easy floater, misses it. Easiest shot he's probably had in the last 10 minutes, and he missed. Heat trail by 5 still. Porzingis has 5 boards. Need that less than 8. Drew Smith inside, gets it to Bam. Bam drives on Porzingis. Fouled in the bucket and one. Bam Adebayo. Who's your daddy, Kristaps Porzingis? It's number 13. When Porzingis goes to sleep at night, his nightmares are going to be filled with Bam Adebayo's headshot. And one by 13. Count it. Count it. 7 minutes and change going on in the fourth. If you haven't already, hit that sub number, 400 people watching. Bam Adebayo's got 24 points, 6 rebounds, 10 to 20 shooting. I love an aggressive Adebayo, and he hit his more than on Prize Picks, which is also good for me. Also good for me. Jimmy Butler still resting on the bench with 7.5 to go. I expect him to come in around the 6-minute mark, so not too much longer until Jimmy's in. Adebayo, a chance to cut this lead down to 2. Bam's free throw is good. 21 points for Adebayo. No, 25, excuse me. Way off. But it's 96-98. Celtics running with their starting lineup. Heat still don't have their starting lineup in. Jimmy Butler's heading to the scorer's table. But Tatum drives in. Jaquez Jr., great defense, forces a miss. Jaquez not filling up the stat sheet with points and rebounds, but he's getting a lot of stops on Jason Tatum. Adebayo gets it in the post. He'll take a face-up mid-range over Porzingis. Not able to go. Rebound by Celtics. Hey, continue to hit that sub button. Sub for Miami Heat Dubs. Jaylen Brown, pull up 3. Good. He kind of made Tyler slip it there. That's not good. Celtics beat the Heat to 100 points. 101 to 96. Tyler Herro almost fell there. Almost fell there. Adebayo at the top of the key had Tyler Herro on a backdoor cut open, but it's a kick ball. Let's watch this replay. This isn't going to be good for our guy. Yeah, he slipped a little bit. Not a full cross, or made him fall or anything like that, but good bucket by Jaylen Brown. Heat trail by 5. And you hit that sub button. Shout out to you guys. Bam in the mid-range. Left wide open. You got to take that shot. It's going to be a Herro 3 looking to answer Jaylen Brown's too strong. Too strong. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Here comes the Celtics. Jaylen Brown guarded by Duncan Robinson. Brown drives inside, pull up mid-range. Strong. Rebound Porzingis. Fouled on the putback, so Porzingis going to the rebound. That's 6 boards for Kristaps Porzingis. He's starting to eat a little bit. Tie my shoe. Oh, man. Porzingis firing up the crowd at TD Garden. Got story of this game, not able to close out defensive possessions. Celtics beating you badly on the offensive glass. Not something you want to see. Porzingis' first free throw good. So he lead back up to 6. Gonna have to need an offensive explosion here late in the 4th. Continue to hit that sub button. Road to 6,000 subs. Help us get there. Hit that button. Heat trail by 6. I'd get Kyle Lowry back in for Drew Smith, and he does. So it's going to be the Heat starters, but switch Duncan Robinson in for Kevin Love. Porzingis misses the second free throw, so the lead stays at 6 with 6 minutes to go. Lowry guarded by Jaylen Brown. Gets it to Bam at the top of the key. This is where I wish Bam could shoot threes because they're not even looking at him to defend him. Bam drives inside, fouled on a jump shot. Almost gets it to go. Bam Adebayo draws a foul on Porzingis, and Bam will head to the free throw line to make this a 4-point game potentially. Bam with a good little between the legs hesitation pump fake, got Porzingis in the air, waited a second, and then goes up and draws that foul. Goes up and draws that foul. Bam makes the first free throw, 102-97. 102-97. 450 people watching. Hit that sub button. Let's get that number climbing closer to 6,000. Bam goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's 102-98. We're set up for a classic Heat Celtics finish. Classic Heat Celtics finish. Tatum gets it to Porzingis, guarded by Adebayo. Swung to Derek White. It's a 3 for White. No good. Rebound, Bam. Good stop by Miami. Bam will push the pace. Attack Porzingis. Attack him. He does. Bam loses his footing. Regains it. Spinning on Porzingis. Post fade. Off the glass. In and out. I like Bam's aggressiveness, though. I will never get mad at Bam taking those shots because he's capable of making them, and when he's aggressive, the Heat can score and be effective. Jaylen Brown has on the right side, guarded by Lowry. This would be a good stop for the Heat. Brown backing down Lowry. Post fade at the free throw line. Good. That's just a really tough bucket by Jaylen Brown. Kyle Lowry, a little too undersized. Lowry's played a terrific ball game, but you just need him to be better. Not need him to be better. You need him to be taller to be able to defend that. Pick and roll with Bam and Jimmy, and Jimmy gets fouled. It's Porzingis' 5th foul, I believe, so he's one more away from getting disqualified from this game. One more away, which honestly, Porzingis is better than Al Horford offensively, but I might prefer Porzingis being in this game because Bam will just attack him. Jimmy Butler's heading to the free throw line. I can't tell if they're calling that a shooting foul because, full transparency, Heat fans, there was no chance Jimmy Butler was in his shooting motion when that foul was called. Now, if they're in the bonus and ESPN is not showing that, that's a different story. But Butler got 2 free throws out of it. So it's 104-100. Porzingis does have 5 fouls, so I'll expect Bam and Adebayo to attack Porzingis here and try to get him ejected. 5 minutes to go. 4 minutes, 50 seconds. Tatum drives in. 0 resistance from the Heat. Easy slam for Jason Tatum. I don't know what happened there defensively by Miami. And they're going to call a technical on Jason Tatum, I believe. Either slamming the ball after dunking it or hanging on the rim. Either way, there is a technical on Jason Tatum, and the Heat are going to get a free throw. That's why he crossed over Lowry, got into the rim. I don't know what happened, but Jimmy Butler takes that technical free throw and makes it. So Heat get a bailout here. Here's the replay. Oh, so what they're saying is that Tatum dunked it, and then as the ball comes down, he slaps it. Well, we'll take it. 106-101. Heat trail by 5. Jimmy Butler handling the rock. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jimmy Butler guarded by Tatum. Jimmy drives left. Baseline. Turns around. Post fade. No good. Rebound skied by Drew Holiday. Good rebound by Holiday, or it would have been an offensive board for Adebayo. Celtics in transition. Derek White 3. Good. That one stings. 109-101. That one hurts. Heat trail by 8. Lowry, lob pass to Jimmy Butler, goes up with it and is fouled. So with 4 minutes, 11 seconds to go, Jimmy Butler is going to head back to the free throw line, but the Heat have to start getting stops. They have failed to do so. The Heat gave up 60 points in the first half, and they're well on their way to give up another 60 points in the second half. Celtics are a really good offensive team, man, but you gotta be better defensively. Not a lot of resistance. Jimmy Butler short arms the first free throw, so he did not make the first. Four minutes, 11 seconds to go. Butler's second free throw, good. 109-102. 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Tatum, guarded by Jimmy. Now Bam Adebayo. Swings it to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown thought about a triple. Drives in. He pushed off Jimmy Butler. They're not going to call it. Brown drives in. Blocked by Bam from behind. Butler coast to coast. Butler drives in. Blocked. Another block from behind by Derek White on Jimmy. Drew Holiday the other way. He's blocked from behind by Bam Adebayo. It's going to be Celtics basketball. Frenetic back and forth pace. Bam Adebayo with 2 blocks in a row. Butler all the way to the rack. Thought he had an easy dunk. It was blocked by Derek White from behind. And then in transition, Drew Holiday got to the rim. And Bam Adebayo came from behind and blocked him. And then it's out of bounds. It's going to be Boston basketball with, I believe, 3 minutes and change to go. 3 minutes 38. But, man, I tell you what, Derek White has had Jimmy Butler's number defensively in the past, and that's no joke. Jimmy Butler is not as aggressive in this game, not locked in, and you can tell, and it's a little disappointing, but Jimmy's got to be better if the Heat want to win this ball game. Got to be better if the Heat want to win this ball game. One last time, I'll tell you about Prize Picks as we have 500 people tuning in. I'll throw the link in the chat for you guys. But shout out to Prize Picks. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS, and get a first deposit match up to $100. These are my picks for tonight's game. Went less than Porzingis, 8 rebounds. He has 5. So I believe I'm in a good spot. No, Porzingis has 9, so I lost. Damn. More than Bam Adebayo, 28.5, hit that. Less than on Lowry, lost that. And then Jaylen Brown, more than on his 29.5 points, rebounds, assists. I hit that. So I go 2 for 4. Unfortunately, I lose. But thanks to Prize Picks doing a Friday night flex play insurance play, where if you do choose flex play and lose, you will get your money back up to $20. So I put $20 on this 4-leg flex play. 4 selection flex play, and luckily I will get that back. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left, 500 people watching. Let me know who you got. Celtics lead by 7. Celtics lead by 7, 109-102. 109-102. Let me know. What was my score prediction? 111-108. Doesn't seem like that's going to happen. It ain't over till it's over. You're right, Brian. Yo, mama love me, says, who's on court? Well, last time as we are in a TV timeout, it was Tyler Herro, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, Kyle Lowry, Kevin Love. So starters for both teams. And then it was Derek White, Jrue Holiday, Kristaps Porzingis, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum for Boston. Let me know who you got in the comment section, and also subscribe to the channel. 5,849 subs. We've picked up about 40-plus subscribers today, so appreciate all of you who have joined the channel. Hit that sub button. We're on our way to 6,000. That's our goal. There's another subscriber. Let's freaking go. Can we get to 5,900 on the night? That is the goal. Yo mama says subbed. Appreciate you. He said good looks, bro. Thanks. That's why we're here, man. But recapping the last couple possessions here, Bam Adebayo with a block. Butler in transition gets blocked from behind by Derek White. Jrue Holiday goes the other way, blocked by Bam Adebayo out of bounds. Celtics inbounding it. Derek White turns it over. Heat get a much-needed stop. Bam Adebayo pushing the pace. Picks up his dribble to slow it down. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Kevin Love swings it to Tyler Herro in the corner. Herro guarded by Derek White. Pass to Kevin Love. Straightaway triple. No good. Offensive rebound, Jimmy Butler, and he's fouled. Porzingis' 6th foul. I'll see you, Tingus Pingus. Kristaps Porzingis has fouled out of the basketball game. That was his 6th foul. I'll see you, Kristaps. Good offensive rebound from Jimmy. Got bumped by Porzingis, and he is out of the basketball game. Na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye. Na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na. Hey, hey. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed getting dominated by Bam Adebayo tonight. Butler makes the first free throw, 109-103. Tingus Pingus, go hit the locker room and watch some tape on how to guard Bam, because you simply can't do it. Butler goes 2 for 2 at the line, so it's a 5-point game. Need to stack some stops. Come on, Heat. I'm ready to get my defensive stance. I got the Wade jersey on. I got my defensive stand. I'm locked in. Derek White guarded by Herro. Gets a screen by Al Horford. Double teamed. Gets it to Horford inside. Swung to Jrue Holiday. Holiday is bumped by Tyler Herro in rotation. It will be side out of bounds with 3 minutes to go. Boston keeps possession. I can't tell if y'all are laughing by me and my defensive stance or singing "Nana Nana" goodbye. Horford gets the inbound, hands it off to Jaylen Brown. Brown drives in, snatch back. Bam Adebayo stays with him. Best defender on the planet's locked in. Brown drives left. He can't do it. Goes up for a left-hand layup. Oh, wow. He made a tough bucket. Eat my words, Nic Rohloff. Tough basket by Jaylen Brown to get the Celtics lead back up to 7. That was a tough bucket. Give credit where credit's due. Al Horford's the man who checks in for Boston. Jaylen Brown's got 24 points. He's played terrific in this game. Lowry gets at the Bam in a two-man game. Push shot from Adebayo, no good. That's a shot you got to hit from Bam, and now with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left, you're going to have to get stops quick here. Tatum drives in on Lowry. It's going to be a foul. I don't know if they're calling the foul on Bam reaching in or Kyle Lowry reaching in, but what a tough basket by Jaylen Brown. That was really impressive. Driving left, just goes right over Kevin Love on the help side defense. Heat are 2 of 14 from the field in the fourth quarter. Back-to-back games where the Heat have failed to score in the fourth quarter. Heat really struggling in that department. Tatum's free throw rattles in and out. Rattles in and out. So Heat scoring in this quarter, 11 points off free throws, 11 of 12 from the line, but have just been 2 for 14 from the field. 112, 104. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. Be a legend like that person who just subscribed. Be a legend like that person who just subscribed. Heat drive in. Bam Adebayo's got it. Guarded by Al Horford. Swings it out to Tyler Herro. Herro's been quiet in the fourth quarter. Herro doubled by Tatum and Horford. Herro drives in. Gathered. Good drop-off pass to Kevin Love. Kevin Love fouled inside by Derek White. And Kevin Love is banged up. Grabbing his head. It looks like he got hit in the head area. Getting up. Trying to get up, I should say. But Kevin Love will be heading to the free throw line for a pair of free throws. Love asking for a review. Good pass by Herro. Let's watch the replay. Oh, yeah. Al Horford comes right over the top and hits him with like a bicep. Kevin Love on one knee, really struggling to get up right now. I wonder if he is a little woozy. I mean, listen, you don't see concussions often in basketball, but you have to wonder if that is what is going on. 540 people watching. Hit that sub button. Appreciate everyone who's tuned in throughout the night. Throw it out throughout the night. Appreciate that. Eric Spoelstra calling for a review as well. I honestly don't think it would be a flagrant regardless, if I'll be honest with you guys, but got to be honest. But Kevin Love will stay in the ball game. If he got pulled out of the game, he wouldn't have been able to come back in. Love's free throw long, no good. Got to make you're down 8 with 2 minutes to go. You got to make free throws. I mean, the Heat are 11 of 13 from the charity stripe in this quarter, but like you have to make free throws when you trail in the fourth. Gotta. Kevin Love splits the pair, so it's 105 to 112. You really can't give up buckets. You got to get stops. Any basket will really just be detrimental. Any basket will be bad. Jason Tatum gets it to Derek White on the left side. White guarded by Herro. Got to get a stop. Got to get a stop. White drives in, swings it to Tatum on the right side. Tatum open three. Is this the dagger? No. Rebound Lowry. Heat pushing. Need a basket now. Minute 30 to go. Tyler Herro wide open right wing three. Good! Tyler Herro with a big time shot. Cuts the lead to 4. And with 90 seconds left, the Heat are right back in this game. What a play by Tyler Herro. Big time triple by the young man. Hit that sub button. Subscribe for Heat dubs. Let's get this number climbing. Derek White double team. Swings it to Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday inside. Pull up mid-range jumper. Good. Oh, that hurts. Minute 10 to go. That's a 6-point lead. Not over yet, but need a score if you're Miami. Lowry to Bam in the pick and roll. Bam's layup no good. Offensive rebound to Jimmy. Out to Love for 3. That's good. Back to a one-possession game. Extra effort play by Jimmy Butler sets up a Kevin Love triple that goes. 111, 114, 1 minute to go. Sub for Heat dubs. Sub for Heat dubs. Heat need a stop. Down 3 with 50 seconds to go. Herro guarding Derek White. Tatum sets a screen. Jimmy Butler strips White. That's an over and back. That's an over and back. Oh my God, they called a foul. This is the worst ref job I've seen ever. Are you kidding me? Eric Spoelstra's going to call a timeout and where was the foul? Oh my God. Oh my God. Eric Spoelstra is incensed. He deserves to be incensed. He calls a timeout. Green light's going on. There was no foul. Good defense by Jimmy. Ball comes loose. Derek White grabs it, takes the dribble past half court, over and back. And when they call the foul, we're ridiculous. Horrible call. Eric Spoelstra calls a timeout and challenges it. And I expect, unless the refs have rigged this game, which is not out of the question in Boston, not out of the question one bit, this should be Miami Heat basketball over and back with down 3 with 40 seconds to go. What a horrific call. That's got to be over and back. Horrific call. Just tweeted it clearly. That's an unbelievable there. Spo challenges this. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It pisses me off. Sub for Heat Dubs. Let's get this number climbed. Let's see how many people can sub in the next 2 minutes. Next 2 minutes. Hit that sub button. You know what? I'm doing this. We're going to subscriber only mode. So if you're subscribed to the Heat Report, type me so I know who is subbed and who isn't. And if you aren't subbed, you're not going to be able to comment in the chat. If you're not subscribed, you can't chat. So type me. I see Jack, J-Boy, JJ, Kane, Truth Time, RJ, Reaper, K. Francis, Brendan, Prosper, Luis, Reaper, Young Cashinova, Brian, Monteca, Mr. Gio, Bayardo, Vince, Axie, Billy, Chari, James. Here's the call. Oh, this is horseshit. They upheld the call. They upheld the call. This is bad, man. This is bad. This is bad, man. What a joke. What a joke. Shout out to everyone who's commentating. 600 people watching. If you are subscribed, you can comment. Type your rigged in the chats. Type your rigged. That was ridiculous. They upheld the call because they said Jimmy Butler reached in early in the play. The one problem is the foul they called, the whistle came about 5 seconds after. If the ball didn't go over and back, they would not have called that a foul. An absolute home job in Boston. Fucking joke. Derek White goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's a 5-point lead. I want Miami to win so bad right now because they are trying to steal this game in favor of Boston. Disheartening. It's sickening. Butler gets a screen from Bam. Butler swing past the Herro. Herro right wing 3. No good. Rebound Jaylen Brown. That's probably going to do it. Fucking refs just stole this game from the Heat. Stole it. They're not going to foul. There's a 9. I don't know why. I think you have to foul. Holiday has it. Kings out to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown for a dagger 3. Good. That's ball game. That's ball game. 16 seconds to go, and the refs just stole this game from Miami. Kevin Love is going to take a meaningless 3 from the left wing. No good. Rebound Boston. That's final. Final in Boston. 119-111. The Celtics win the rematch between the Eastern Conference Finals last year. Celtics moved to 2-0. Heat 1-1, but the story in this game is that the Celtics just got absolutely bailed out by the officials, man. That was an absolute fucking joke. An absolute fucking joke. What a fucking joke. What a fucking joke, man. Appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you're a Heat fan, you got to be sickened. Listen, the Heat struggled to make shots in the fourth quarter. So let's just start there. They could not make shots in the fourth. But they were down 3 with 30 seconds to go, 45 I should say. And they call a foul 5 seconds after the whistle. Just absolutely disgusting. Disgusting. Axie with a $2 super chat. Refs are corrupt. They are. Just gross. It's gross. I'm getting like I hate to blame refs because listen, you had 47 minutes to win this game, and you shouldn't be down 3 with 45 seconds to go if you want to win. But it just stinks to see you have a chance to be down 3, get with the ball because of an over and a back, and the refs stole that from you because they are bullshit, corrupt, whatever you want to say. Whatever you want to say. $2 super chat from Alex. This is losses on Spo, messing up around with the G League. Listen, I agree. I don't love the rotation they had early in the fourth quarter. Heat shot horrific in the fourth quarter. I got to find the exact stats. But exact stats in the fourth quarter, but it was not good. It was not good. Man, I'm really pissed off, man. Should have won that game. Heat should have absolutely won that game. They blew it by a poor performance in the fourth quarter, and then down by 3 with 45 seconds left. Boston goes over and back, and they just go full home job and give the Celtics the ball on a phantom foul. We did cross $100 in super chat, $102 in total, which is a new record on the Heat Report. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Adam Schmidt early. Shout out to Tom Sipe. Shout out to everyone who super chatted today, setting a record on the Heat Report for 102. 102. Oh, man. I'm pissed off. I hate blaming refs. And listen, the Celtics outplayed the Heat in this game. They did. But, I mean, the Heat got outscored 32-23 in the fourth quarter. That's unacceptable. Getting outscored by 9 in the fourth quarter is unacceptable. Blame it on Spo for his rotation to start off the fourth. But, I mean, any way you want to slice it. I committed to Melanie says, L Heat, we got our revenge. Listen, if you're taking revenge on the Eastern Conference Finals with a victory in Game 2 of the NBA season, go for it, man. I would say revenge would be taken in the postseason. But I guess you can have your revenge in Game 2 of 82 after getting beat 2 out of 3 times in the Eastern Conference Finals. Whatever you want to tell yourself at sleep. Whatever you want to tell yourself. I know, I'm trying to calm myself down after the first 2 games. But it's just disappointing. It's disappointing. It is disappointing. Well, we'll be here all season long for the Heat. So, nonstop videos, nonstop coverage, nonstop watch parties of the Heat all season long. Hit that sub button. We picked up like 80 subscribers today. Appreciate all you guys have joined. So, game is over. And I'm going to sign off here in a second. And then I'm going to film a video to get out for you guys on my reaction on this game. But I'm going to drink this. You can add to this beer bat, which have been filled up all night long by super chatting. If not, I'm going to drink this very slowly because I don't really know how it's going to go out of this. But you'll get to see those super chats get paid off with this chug here. How about this? I'll chug this now. If any super chats come through while I'm chugging, I'll just drink like a beer's cheers like normal. So, shout out to you guys. Shout out to the 8,500 people that have tuned in throughout the night, sending $100, $102 in total, and 80-plus subscribers. Shout out to you guys. Subscribe for more. Here's the chug. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Excuse me. I need to get that out, man. I needed to get that out there, man. Woo! Oh, we did get a first-time super chat from Mr. Gio. Excuse me. I apologize for this, man, but it's just an ugly performance, man. Woo! Shout out to Mr. Gio. Spam those Gios in the chat. Gio, Gio, Gio. Gio, 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 Gio. Shout out to him. Shout out to you guys. Still 233 people watching. Picking up more and more subscribers. If you want more fun Heat analysis, news, rumors, commentary, and I think I'm pretty funny too, join the channel. And you also get some drinking out of it too, as you just saw that chug, which is, gotta love it. J-Boy, Nick, I know tonight was rough for you, but GG, man, he played well. It's a good game. It was a clear good game. CV. Herro went off, but they lost. Yeah. It was a good game. I mean, Heat and Celtics, I will not be shocked if you see this 7-game series again when we're in April and May. It's going to be there. These two teams are going to be in the playoff contention. So it's game 2 of 82. Not going to freak out. I do have a lot of thoughts on this game, and I'm going to sign off. I'm going to film a video and then push it out for you guys on my thoughts on this game and what's next for the Heat. But there is a lot of issues on this Heat team because it's back-to-back games that they struggled to score in the fourth quarter. And we're going to have to really talk about that and address this team. No Josh Richardson, no Haywood Highsmith, no Caleb Martin. But back-to-back games of poor offensive play in the fourth quarter. I know it's early, but I don't want to see that pattern continue to build. All right, so I'm going to sign off, and I'll have that video out for you guys as soon as possible. Shout out to the 8,600 people that watched tonight's stream. 170 you guys still concurrent. 90-plus subscribers on today's stream. Love you guys, and I'll see you next, outside of my video that I'm pushing out tonight. I'll see you Monday. Not able to do the stream tomorrow. I am actually moving into my apartment tomorrow, my new apartment. So I am not able to stream tomorrow, but I will be back for Monday night against the Milwaukee Bucks. So stay tuned, hit that sub button, and join us for Monday night basketball where the Heat travel to Milwaukee to take on Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. I'll see you guys.